People talk, though they don't understand. Situations you're in can get so out of hand.
Someone just shot at us, I think.
They'll state their lies as if they are fact. Once the damage is done, you can't take it back. You do your best to protect and serve, but are treated in ways that you don't deserve. They call your names and spit in your face, but if you weren't there, who would take your place? 'Cause you spend your life in danger, could take a bullet for a stranger. Always have to be brave and tough, though it'll never be enough. And when they're critical of you, they should walk a mile in your shoes. The days are hard, the nights are long, but you still put the uniform on. You come home from work and kiss your kids on the head. Chase monsters from the streets and out from under their beds. What they don't understand is that you're human too, just trying to survive, got a family counting on you. You do your best to protect and serve, but are treated in ways that you don't deserve. They call your names and spit in your face, but if you weren't there, who would take your place? Who would take your place? 'Cause you spend your life in danger, could take a bullet for a stranger. Always have to be brave and tough, though it'll never be enough. And when they're critical of you, they should walk a mile in your shoes. The days are hard, the nights are long, but you still put the uniform on.
He protects all the people in the United States.
Lordy, lordy. Mic, wavelength, that's right. Testing 1, 2, 3. Is that good? There you go. Hell, it was up and running. It just wasn't connected for some reason. I don't know. We can hear you, Eternal. Hey, everybody, I really appreciate everyone coming over to my to my YouTuber Kick. Here, I got to get this chat out of here. Hold on. I really, really appreciate you guys still supporting my channel. I was a little worried, like, I'm not on Twitch, so what's going to happen? Because it's been like, it's been like 3 years. October, November, December, January, about 3 years and 3 months, 4 months since I've been banned off Twitch, right? But here's the shit you can't make up. They banned me from exercising my First Amendment right of freedom of speech to protect the protesters' freedom of speech. You can't make this shit up. Really? Oh, fuck. Their freedom of speech is a lot more important because they're being violent and shit, holding up traffic. Let's ban him for his freedom of speech. You see, that makes no fucking sense. And let me tell you, this is the part that's the cold hard truth. No community guidelines, no policies, no little rules and regulation supersedes our God-given constitutional rights. Period. That's kind of like, the city councilor of a city saying, okay, we voted we're going to make murder legal. Murder is now legal. That's a city ordinance. City ordinances doesn't supersede federal fucking law. Right? They can act like they're doing it, but they can't do it. You cannot take away my First Amendment right of freedom of speech. I don't give a fuck what your little community policies say. Of course, I say all that to say this. They're getting away with it. I don't know how they're doing it, how they're getting away with, but they do. They're getting away with it. Wait till Trump comes back. Wait. It ain't going to happen immediately, but just wait till my President Trump comes back. You're going to see a whole different, you'll be able to sue these son of a bitches for violating our First Amendment right. But that's what's stupid. They took away my freedom of speech to protect the treasonous idiots on the San Francisco Bridge, to protect their rights. Does that make any sense to anybody? Just saying. Okay, now, yeah, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, well, Trooper, you're not even old enough to have an opinion. You did nothing wrong on Twitch. They had no. Here's the thing, Outlaw. At the same time, I'm streaming on Twitch, YouTube, Kick, DLive, and Rumble. And Twitch is the only one. You know why Twitch had a fucking problem with it? Because where they're protesting is only 6 blocks away from the Twitch headquarters. So 50% of the fucking treasonous bastards in the roadway holding up traffic were probably Twitch employees. Have you guys ever seen a group photo of the Twitch employees? I swear to God, it looks like a Halloween costume party. No shit. And that is the cold, hard truth. Blue hair, rainbow fucking hair, goddamn ox, metal steel through their nose, looks like an ox or a bull. Fuck, they got holes in their head I didn't even know you could put there without killing yourself, right? Just a bunch of weird, freaky employees, I'm telling you, very weird people in the photo. I don't know any of them, don't want to know any of them. Fuck. But I guarantee you they were down on that bridge protesting, so I butt hurt Twitch. I do have an opinion. I'm 19. You're not old enough to have an opinion yet. The orange man will sort them out. Oh, absolutely, T-Gun. They all look like crack. They do, Outlaw. They look like freaky crackheads. And somebody went out and bought them some clothes. That's what it looks like. At the Goodwill. Nothing matches on any of them. And the fucking CEO of Twitch, he's a fucking stoner. I mean, truly, he's a stoner. Like, he don't even know what's today. What day of the week is it now? So, I am very pissed off that I got banned off Twitch, exercising my First Amendment right. so they could protect their rights. That makes no sense to me. And I'll tell you who brought that up to me, and my buddy Dead Man Strolling. I didn't really think about it until Dead Man Strolling. And here, let me throw up his YouTube channel so you guys know. I don't even know if it'll pop up. I don't know if this works without Twitch. I'm not sure. It doesn't look like. Yep, there it is. Dead Man Strolling sent me a Discord message saying, you know, I know you're not feeling real good right now, but guess what? They violated your First Amendment right to protect the protesters' First Amendment right. It does, I see it. Never heard of Twitch. Grand, you've led a very sheltered life. Never heard of, yeah. Pat acknowledged Dead Man. Oh, is he here? Dead Man! I didn't even hear the music come on. Holy shit. Hey, Dead Man Strolling, how you doing, buddy? Let's see. Follow my buddy Dead Man on YouTube. There he is. I don't have I can't do the shout out like I normally do, but did you hear about the bishop, Pat? Who's the bishop, George? George, man, yep. That California in general, half of the population looks like circus employees. Don't they really, Eternal? I do have an opinion. They all look like crackheads. I'm just going through. Some troll got their panties in a bind. Ruby, that's what happened. Some treasonous little piece of shit snowflake came into my stream and said, oh my God. What do you mean drag him out of the roadway? Hey, Pat, how about this? Trooper. Never mind. Senate was a shit show today. Oh, shoot. We got the second best chair. There's Dead Man. How you doing, man? Best chair sleeper on YouTube. Hey, Lori, I got banned on Twitch. Pat, did you hear about the bishop? I have not, Albert. Pat, I got logged out of my Your Admirer account. Okay, Your Admirer. Oh, you used to be Your Admirer. I'm just going through the chat. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Pat did nothing wrong. You did nothing. Thank you, Outlaw. I appreciate it. Where are we going? Need our dose of night cop wisdom. Thank you, Susan. Any word on Twitch? No, I've got Maxie working on it. But guys, listen to me. All of my regulars is who I'm talking to. When I got banned, what did I say? I said, drag them out of the roadway and throw them over the fucking bridge. That's a quote, pretty much. I think that's about what I said. Where they were on the bridge, if you throw them over the bridge, it ain't gonna kill them. They're just gonna get wet. They weren't in the middle of the bridge and like jump over there and commit suicide or nothing, right? So I've said, in my defense, I have said 10 times worse than that on watching videos and reviewing videos and commenting on videos. You guys know it. I've said a lot worse than that. Drag them out of the roadway and throw them over the bridge. The reason Twitch got butthurt, because their employees were down there. What do you want to bet? I'd put money on it. 2, 3, 5, 10, 15, 30 of them. There was Twitch employees over there. Because not only me, but my buddy, hey, Susan, what was his name? St. Nubin got banned for the exact same thing, streaming the exact same video I was streaming. Hate speech. Guys, there's no such thing as hate speech. It's only in the eyes of the beholder. Who regulates hate speech? Because I could be talking to 4,000 people, and 3 of those people think what I'm saying is hate speech. So do you drag me off the stage because 3 people think it's hate speech, but the other 3,997 doesn't? I mean, that's what's stupid about hate speech. Who's defining what hate speech is? That's dangerous. Hell, I have of the okay, I no longer support the police or the justice system. What you maniacs do to Trump is shameful. I'm not doing nothing to Trump. Trump's my president, Michael. Hell, Avatar. If anything, it's freedom. It's freedom of speech. That's what it is. In the Constitution, it doesn't say you have freedom of speech unless you hurt someone's feelings. In my generation, when I was growing up, we went out of our fucking way to hurt other people's feelings. That's what we did. Once we knew your weaknesses, we pounced all over it. Yes, third and fourth and fifth and sixth graders are very cruel. We look for ways to hurt your feelings. Absolutely, I support Trump. There was a little Biden snowflake that took you out of context, Pat, and said, oh, no, he's saying all that, and they pushed the report. But, oh, yeah, you still haven't told the truth. Say it, Pat. Tell them the truth. Huh? You still haven't told the truth? Tell them the truth? Eternal, are the police employed by the justice system? No, they are not. Michael, the police is employed by the city government. The sheriff's department is employed by the sheriff, who's funded by the county budget. The state troopers are funded by the state. If you want to talk about the Justice Department, or what did you say, are they the justice system? Now you're talking about FBI, Secret Service, like that. We want the truth, Pat. I don't know what you mean by that, DMS. I'm telling them everything I know. What else do you want me to say, man? What do you want me to say? That figures? Is that what you're looking for? That figures. I hurt your feelings. Here, hold my beer and get ready to get wrecked. Yeah. We looked for your weaknesses when I was growing up. You can't jump a ramp right? You do it all like a girl? Oh, we're going to eat you for lunch. You're going to run back down the street. You won't even stop at a water hose. You'll just go straight to the fucking house and cry baby to mama. We're being meanie to you. Oh, well, then learn how to jump on a ramp with your little mongoose bicycle. Tell them that DMS is the best. That'd be a lie. Here's the thing. Oh, wait, ladies and gentlemen, I stand corrected. I stand corrected. Let me say it right. I stand corrected. Here's the thing, okay? This is something, ladies and gentlemen, and you might want to write this shit down because this is an historical moment. I never thought I would say this, but ladies and gentlemen, as of now, Dead Man Strolling is the best chair dancer on Twitch. Congratulations. It's just sad you had to knock me the fuck out of Twitch to get the title, but you got the title. You are, at this moment, the best chair dancer on Twitch, because I can't log in. Just saying. You can clip that if you'd like. There it is. Whoop, there it is. Hey. Exactly right, Eternal. Dead Man Stream is sponsored by Tylenol PM and Nap Time. I think he landed the contract last week with Nap Time, Eternal. I think it was like a $12 a year contract, but still, he got the fucking contract, okay? They're trying to tell us what we can say and not... Exactly, Lori. And that's very dangerous for our Constitution and our rights. My thing is, I have not a clue how they're getting away with it. I don't know. So, and some people say, well, it's their platform. I know it's their platform. And they have every right to make any community guidelines that they want. but they cannot make a guideline to enforce it if it violates our constitutional rights. Period. It even says in the Constitution that Congress and the Senate, they can make no laws that contradict the Constitution. If they do, it's voided. Same thing with their little community guidelines. Does not supersede our rights, and it's voided. How are they enforcing it? They do it without any backlash or any. I don't know how they're getting away with it. I really don't. Oh, if I could find an attorney, Texas, to take a case, oh, I'd sue the shit out of Twitch for violating my First Amendment right. I just don't think I'd find an attorney that would take it. Yeah, and you get suspended with no due process. Somebody complains on you, a little snowflake, little piece of shit that the world could live without, and they just ban you. They don't look into nothing. You're banned. Okay, that's it. We don't even get a trial, a hearing, nothing. Can we clip on YouTube? I don't know. But once they start deciding what is on their platform, it becomes a publication. It does not matter. They cannot violate your First Amendment, Second Amendment, Third Amendment. They cannot violate your rights, no matter what they put in their little policies. But they're getting away with it. I say they can't do it, but they're doing it. I don't know how they get away with it. I really don't. It's insane. But where does it end? See, people are laying back saying, well, it didn't affect me. I don't give a fuck if you got banned off Twitch. Where does it end? This is the start, but what other rights are they going to take away? They're already trying to take our Fourth Amendment right, search and seizure without a warrant, with that new FISA shit. Where does it end? Just saying. Hi, Miss Twisted Angel. How you doing? So you can clip on YouTube? I didn't know that. I will download the vid and get it. Oh, no, not this vid. This vid goes unpublished when I'm done. But anyway, let's see how many we got. I want to see if my viewership is, because it ends in total police state communist society. Guys, if you want to know how it ends, go into Rumble and look for Police State. It's a movie by Ganesh. I can't say his name. Police State. That's the movie. Anyway, let me see. Guys, I want to let you guys know I am on Rumble. Hopefully it'll pop my Rumble link in there. I'm not sure. Yep, there we go. Follow me over on Rumble too. Okay, I'm just looking. Okay. And right there, where'd it go? Where's my DLive? Huh? Okay, so let me saying I'm offline everywhere. There we go. Now I'm online. Hell, holy shit. Okay. I'm done crybabying. DLive is another streaming platform. Absolutely. No, they won't be pissed. They'll be uprisen. Pissed just doesn't justify what would happen if they tried that shit. What the hell is DLive? You know, DMS, I'm starting to realize, man, you really get around, don't you? Nothing gets by you. It's DLive. Yeah, you got to get up early in the fucking morning or stay up really fucking late while you're using your funnel to drink to get something by my buddy Dead Man. Founding fathers would already be stacking them like No, founding fathers would be lining them up for execution for treason against the United States. It would be, no, it would not be WW3. How are you doing, honey? I watched you make your steak. How did it come out? Came out really well. And I'm not bragging because I'm the one that did it, but yeah, it came out very well. You know, yesterday I cooked smothered chicken and I was going to stream it, but then Dead Man Strolling, we were on the phone talking about his family members and shit. And by the time I got off the phone, hell, I had almost everything done because I was multitasking, talking, and cooking at the same time. So, yeah, I was going to stream it on YouTube. And, guys, this up here, the member goal, that's members on YouTube. You can, it's like subscribing to my channel on YouTube. It's kind of like Twitch's subscription. But on YouTube, it's membership. And I don't know where it is. Let me see, where is it? Yeah, it's right there where the dollar button is. Show your support for Night Cop. There's a little dollar down there by the chat box. Yeah, and you can also gift memberships. I've got 2 memberships, and Susan D1 is one of them, and Nitro is the other. It's the join button. Oh, do I have a join button? Oh, I do have a join button. Oh, it's, thank you, who said that? Thank you, Dead Man, for saying the join button. See, what did I say? I'll be damned. It is a join button. I know, Trooper said it. I just didn't want to give him the credit. Did you cook while holding a baby, smoking a no, but I did break every now and then and go outside and vape. And I had to walk, too, while I'm holding my vape, so that's multitasking all by itself. Are you? Yeah, I'm monetized, DM. DMS, I am monetized. So click the join button and become a member of my YouTube. I've only got 2 members. I really need to bring that up. That's embarrassing. Just think of me as Dr. Disrespect and do it. Oh, you're not monetized yet? I've been monetized for a couple of years. Did you make another video on how you broil it? I didn't, but if you'll look at the end of the video that you watch, Miss Mo, you know, where I'm saying, okay, I got to go live here in just a few minutes. The video's not over there. From there, it goes and it says the next day, and it shows you the finished product, my steaks out of the oven. So go back and watch it and take it to the end, and you'll see that I've got them on a plate, on the dinner table. Yeah, everything's there. You have a whopping 67 subs. Well, I'm not talking about subscribers. I'm talking about members on my YouTube and on Kick. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, Jesus Christ, I've got 7 subscribers on Kick. I got more subscribers on Kick than I do YouTube. I've only got 2 memberships on YouTube. But remember, always, always tip your waitress. And I'm your waitress. And I'll tell you why I'm your waitress. Do you guys know, and I shouldn't say this while Dead Man Strolling's here, but I will. I'm going to have to change my name. Literally change my name. Because everybody knows my beautiful wife, she went through nail school. 7 months of nail school. And it's kind of like the police academy where they teach you all this shit that you don't need to know. You learn how to be a cop when you come out of the academy and you're on the streets. Then you get street smart and you figure out how things work and how things operate. And, you know, because you never know what you're going to do in a scenario or an incident until it happens anyway. Same thing with nail school. They didn't teach her shit, but about germs and bacteria and no, don't cut them, don't cut somebody's finger. I mean, stupid shit like that, right? For 7 months, just garbage. So then she's got to get a job in the nail industry to learn how to do nails. Well, guess who at night, when I'm not streaming, guess who her guinea pig is? That would be me. And I'm not complaining. I mean, I love doing that for her. Because I sit there. No shit, guys. I'm sitting there with my hand on the table, and she's painting because she's having a real hard problem right now on polish. Her polish is screwing up and it's caking up, and so she polishes my nails every freaking night. Red, white, gray, blue. Last night, because yesterday, the owner of the nail salon taught her how to do a French, what do they call it? A French nail or a French manicure. So guess what I got done to all my fingers last night? A French manicure. But here's the problem. My name is Pat, but I'm going to have to change it to Patricia because she forgot to take that shit off my thumb. She removed it off all my other fingers, but look at that shit. Isn't that beautiful? You can call me Patricia. I need to get them all done like that. Look at that shit. I got a French manicure on my fucking thumb. We forgot it. I didn't see it till this afternoon. I'm like, what the fuck? Holy shit. I don't have any fingernail polish remover. It's in her bag. And the only thing I could do is get some sandpaper. And I said, no, I'll just wait for her. But yeah, there's my little sexy nail. Now all I need is my Pink Passion purple lipstick nail cop. Yep. But yeah, I sit there every night and let her practice on my fingertips. I don't mind saying it's a little fucking weird when all my nails are red with red polish. I'm like, okay, are you done? Okay, get this shit off. Get it off. I don't like it. I feel like I'm turning into something that I'm not. Here, get it off. So yeah, but anyway. Dun, da, da, da. Look at that. French manicure on night cop. All my nails were like that. We just forgot that one thumb. Anyway. You can't make this shit up. But she's learning. All right. Do you wear your pink robe when getting it? I do not. It's too hot. It'd be too hot, Jordan. I love that. You love her so much, beautiful. Yeah, I do. You're exactly right, T-Gun. She is my bestest friend in the whole world. I got truly blessed. I really did. Hi, Patty. Patricia to you. Mrs. Patricia to you. Get this shit straight. Okay. Nobody sent me anything of vital importance. The worst thing you can do when a police officer tries to help you. You know what? You guys stopped sending me videos on Discord because you thought that I probably wasn't coming back, right? What do we got on YouTube anyway? There's my Discord. I think he just wears his... No, not anymore. I just sit there and let her do my nails. Okay, we got 27 on YouTube. That's pretty good. Of course, I've had a couple of hundred on YouTube before. I'm looking at my viewership to see if I'm just wasting my time or should I still be here, you know? But guys, if you don't mind, if you think about it and you don't mind becoming a member of my YouTube, I think it's $4.99 a month. You'd spend more than that on a fucking sour cream and onion bag of air and a Dr. Pepper in one day at the convenience store. Because if you think air is free, go to the store and buy yourself a big old bag of Lay's potato chips. And you'll find out air is not free. Yeah, I should wear a red thong for the... Yeah, this pink thong was only a Twitch... Yeah, now it's... Okay, let's get real. Okay, red it is. We're getting real now. Red it is. Guys, come on. Some people have got to get a membership. This membership gold is 2, is embarrassing. I'm starting to feel like somebody done bitch slapped me. 2? Depends on the rank. The lowest is $4.99. The highest... Oh, is it really? No, it is not. I have... What do you mean in rank? Wait, hold on. Honestly, What are you talking about? It depends on the rank. There's more than one? I only put $4.99. Well, that's what it was. I didn't change it. Yep, this stream is true. Yep, thank you, Todd, man. Toddy. $4.99. The highest is $24.99. Yeah, Trooper, that's the one you need to go with. Go with the $24.99 one. Guys, I was talking about the $4.99. I didn't know I had a $24.99. Really, I did not know that. But I can be taught. Okay, so let's see. Oh, shit, I don't even think I moved stuff. Yeah, I did. Okay, good. All right. We got to have something to fucking talk about, right? Oh, shit. Okay, we got to watch this. It's not, they are not. Brian Weiss. Oh, Brian, I can't do that. YouTube will shut my stream down for copyright violation. World's Wildest Police Videos. I would love to do it, but they won't let me. Yeah, spend a little bit more, $75.99, and Nightcop will send you an autographed red thong. Right, Outlaw? Right? Is that correct? Huh? Are you're DMS Nation gifted. Hey, man. Holy shit. Holy shit, buddy. Thank you, my man. Wow, we just hit our goal. Thank you. Thank you, dead man. Holy shit. That didn't go very long either. That should have went a little longer. Good move. I can tell you why people... Yeah, Lori, my ex-wife, she saw that movie, Police State. I haven't seen it yet. Thank you, DMS. And ladies and gentlemen, again, look, he just gifted a bunch of subs. Go sub to his channel, or not sub, but memberships. Go sub to his channel. Imagine, oh, you didn't even get one? What the fuck, over? That's some bullshit right there, DMS. I'd call a foul if I was you. How come it didn't change my... It still says 0 of... Let me look. See, I don't understand my... I tried to do an alert for like a sub on YouTube, and it says... The thing was sent, but alerts... What? But alerts are paused in the activity feed. Do you know where on Stream Element the activity feed is? Yeah, I can't do that, Trooper. I don't have 68 subs, Eternal. I just don't understand it. Immolation sent, but alerts are paused in the activity feed. I don't know what the activity feed on Stream Elements is. So I bring that up. I don't see any pause button. Okay, so let me go over here and take a look. I don't know why this is not changing to 12 right now. I'm just learning all this shit about YouTube. Why does it say, didn't know I had to turn on my gifted sub will? Shit. See, here it says it is. Okay, so let me go down here. I'm looking for something in my, all this shit. Is that it? That's it right there. So let me bring this up and refresh the There we go. Now it's 12 of 10. Hell yeah. So now I think I can, thank you. So I can just make it 20. We already hit one goal tonight. Holy shit. It might take a couple of hours. What? Didn't know I had to turn on my gifted sub. Well, shit. Fair use my ass. Oh, it is fair use. Okay, but anyway, I just wanted. So does anybody know where the activity feed is on this shit? I don't know. I have no idea, but anyway. Enough of the mutual bullshit. Man goes and punches. Here we go. We're going to watch this real quick. It's real short. About 8 minutes or so. So let me bring this over. What the fuck? Okay. Here we go. Let's do it. I don't know why it's doing this shit. Oh, shit. Hold on for me just a minute.
Look at this. They're fighting. They're fighting. They're fighting.
They're fighting?
You don't see what they're doing?
No, I wasn't looking over there. I wasn't looking over there. I was looking down. Oh, that's right. They don't. Pero,
He did it. He threw a punch already before.
y nadie llama a la policía. Ay, que se vayan y lo bajan.
Now I'm stuck behind this guy. There's a guy.
Okay, I'm back. Let me try to bring up my sound now. Can you guys still hear me? Yeah, I'm still coming through. What the fuck? Here we go. Maybe. Okay, now I'm back. It left my earpiece there for a sec. Yeah, Coyote, this is driver's ed. Since they don't teach it anymore in school, that was an excellent evasion. Reverend.
Emergency video.
Reverend, Twitch banned me for exercising my First Amendment right, so they could protect the First Amendment right of the protesters on the Golden Gate Bridge. You figured that one out. Hey, Brian, how you doing, buddy? It's about time you found my stream again. Pat face cam? What does that mean? What is wrong with this video? This is weird. See what it's doing? I don't get it.
his car and gives us a call so we can get.
What happened to my cam?
Sergeant Davey says detectives obtained a search
Holy
warrant
shit.
for Dela Cruz's home, where she says they discovered additional evidence related to their investigation. Dela Cruz is known to drive a blue 2014 Toyota FJ Cruiser. Anyone with information about his...
There's my cam. I guess I clicked on the wrong one. Alright. Yep, I always talked about Kick as my backup. I'm dimming you, Pat? Okay, on Discord? On Discord? Man, you gotta get me back on Kick, Maxie. But I'm still gonna exercise my First Amendment right.
Ooh. That's it. Stop. Watch out.
Wow. I just wish, I really wish that we would start
Let's go around.
acting like driving is a privilege. Because, ladies and gentlemen, driving is not a right. It's not in the Constitution. It is a privilege to drive on the roadways. And I just wish these states, because all the traffic laws are instituted and passed by Congress and the Senate of each state and then sent to the governor to sign into law, right? It works like Washington, D.C., but better. I don't understand why when they let these people cause these accidents and then they don't take their privilege to drive away. It boggles my mind that they don't do it.
Should I? Because I wanted to give him the video.
Toronto. They speak French up there. Thank you, Miss Susan. Thank you so much. I'm still trying to get my...
Right here.
Yep, there it is. Okay, little guy.
Still trying to get my damn alerts to work. I don't understand why they're not working.
Saying, oh shit.
This car's not gonna let him in back in. Look at this.
Well, this is what you get for
Let me
being
see.
an idiot. I'm sorry. He hit that car.
Yes, he did.
But they were trying to be an asshole, not let him back in.
Doesn't matter.
I know.
They need to pull over and call the police.
But look, he's following him because he didn't stop.
Yeah, he hasn't stopped. Well, he could have over here.
I hope he got a picture of his.
Proceed on I-240 South.
He's running.
Yep, he is. He's running.
I'm sure it feels holy.
Let me try this out real quick. I want to see. Copy to clipboard. I'm trying to fix something on the, because if somebody gave a donation on YouTube, it wouldn't show up because it's saying that something's wrong with it. I don't know what's wrong with it. Saying I've got it paused somewhere, and I don't know it's paused. The hell. So let's see if this works. See it? No, it still says the same thing. I made a brand new one, and it says the same damn thing. Isn't that something? Wow. Well, that didn't work out too well. Oh, shit. Hold on for me just a minute. Damn it.
far from his beloved airport. And just a few months before Alfred passed away in 2022, he moved back into Charles de Gaulle, taking up residence on his old red bench. The storefronts and the people had changed, but Alfred remained.
Provide 24/7 coverage of their community. Donnie Burgess reports on Plan B starting March 22nd. Washington County.
Nice job, kid.
Be able to cover the area overnight. Sheriff Brent Miller.
Okay, I'm back. Now I got to fix my sound again. Okay. Still not coming through for me. I guess nothing's happening on there. Okay. Wow. I just can't. I have no idea what that means. That the alerts are paused. What does that fucking mean? It's not on here. I don't get it. Does anybody know anything about Stream Elements? Because it keeps telling me that my alerts are paused in the activity feed. I don't know what that means. I'm looking at See, what did Maxie say? I didn't get any messages from you, Maxie. You said you were texting me. That was a lie. You never texted me shit.
Well, folks.
Yeah, see, I don't got shit from you, man. Nothing. Ah, fuck me. Can't. Thanks, Eternal. There you go. Turn that off. So does anybody know anything? Oh, there he is. It says, yo. Okay, he did text me something. How do you know that? Maxie? What do you mean you're a fat slag? You're getting unbanned next week on Friday. This coming Friday? Or next Friday? It means they're muted somewhere. No shit, Trooper. You're a genie ass, right? It's coming. How do you know that? And why do I have to wait till Friday? Yeah, I know it says it, but where do you mute it at? I don't know, even know how to mute it. He said next week on Friday. So I said this Friday or next Friday? He said this Friday. You got to understand, DMS, I'm talking to somebody from the UK. Just to give you an example, if I set up an appointment with Maxie and we said 2 o'clock, no, it's UK 2 o'clock. It means whenever I get there. 2 o'clock don't mean shit. Even if I said, okay, you're like 7 hours in front of me, behind me. Do you want me to 2 o'clock your time? Okay, 2 o'clock your time. It just means whenever the fuck he gets there. So that's what you got to take into consideration before you say, next week on Friday. What part did you not understand? The fuck? This coming Friday, he said. See what I'm talking about, DMS? Yeah, Maxie's the bomb. You got to understand, I'm a bitch. Does any fucking buddy know how to do Stream Elements? What does it mean when it says this shit about, it says, immolation sent, but alerts are paused in the activity feed. Where's the activity feed? I don't know where that is. Where do I find the activity feed? In Twitch. I don't have a bloody clue either. Okay, Maxie and DMS. I'm only talking to Maxie. Dead man. Maxie only. In Twitch. No, this has nothing to do with Twitch. It's my YouTube alerts. Okay, Maxie, when I get through streaming, can we talk on, I'll call you on the phone, okay? On Discord. Oh yeah, I know you're trying to help. Yeah. Kicking me down to the curb. I was just trying to help. See, now you need help up, right? See? Good thing I'm here. Okay, thank you, Maxie. We will set up brunch. Yeah, have your people call my people and we'll do brunch. They are going to your Twitch activity feed unless you have. It's not. It's a brand new alert for YouTube only. On Stream Elements, I can log into my Twitch side or I can log into my YouTube side on Stream Elements. I'm logged into my YouTube side of Stream Elements. See? There's two sides. I make changes for Twitch and then I got to log out and go over. Don't log out. I just change from Twitch to YouTube and I can change everything in YouTube. But they are going to your Twitch. It's not going to my Twitch activity. Even the URL that I copy is in my YouTube alerts on my sources on my OBS. So Maxie, we can talk later. I want to know what happened. I'd really like to know what happened. Yeah, Jerry. No, it's Maxie. I'll use my right to shut the. Thank God, Trooper. You are so easy to get under your skin. I am. Not once have you gotten under my skin. Not once. I'm just playing along, same as fucking last time. Maxie, my dear Maxie, it's very hard to find your chat message in my chat when you got Dead Man Strolling fucking executing the send button on his end. I've got to weed through all the bullshit from him to see if you sent me something. So, can you, damn it, okay, can you say yes or no? Can we meet? Yeah, don't forget to fucking sub to my YouTube, by the way. Or don't, whatever. If I tell you guys to do it, you never do it, so fuck it. I don't care. Don't do it. Don't sub to my fucking YouTube. We can meet for brunch. No, I'm not getting on an airplane. I'll just run down to Publix and get me a box of Lunchables. And then we can just talk on the phone while I'm lunching the bullying it. I'll take you to Daisy's lunch and breakfast. I'd rather not. Because when you say Daisy, I'm thinking of Dukes of Hazzards and shit. And I'll be very disappointed if it's not. Maxie, are you 100% positive that it's this Friday? I mean, I'm not being a smartass. I'm asking a serious question. And I'm real curious how you got that done. Unsubbing. Texas, you don't have to unsub. I wasn't even talking to you. I'm talking to those ones. Every time I ask somebody, hey, can you sub to my channel? Or, hey, can you follow me on Twitch? They never fucking do it. I put up this palm pepper spray. Hey, go get you some. Nobody clicks on that fucking thing. It's just a waste of space in the chat. Thank you, Maxie. You are the man. I don't give a shit what Susan says about you. And I don't give a fuck. I'm going to ignore Dead Man Strolling every time he backs her up on it. You're the man. I mean, maybe the little sissy man, but you're still the fucking man from the UK. My sissy man buddy. I'm the sissy man tonight. Look at that French manicure right there on my thumb. Mod Wars. If you threaten legal action to Twitch, then you can finish the rest. If you threaten legal... Oh, okay. You can ask Dead Man Strolling. I was talking to him yesterday about hiring an attorney. When you coming on the radio? I thought we were going to do that Saturday night, DMS. Ladies and gentlemen, this Saturday night, I will be streaming, regular stream, hopefully back on Twitch too. And after the stream, we're not going to end the stream. We're going to go straight over to Dead Man Strolling's radio station. Now, I got to put my pink thong back on, Outlaw, if I'm going back to Twitch. Cleared to land. Maxie, I can't wait to get on the phone with you, man. This time, can you, Maxie, when we get on the phone, can you not talk about my bubble lips? You always want to talk about my bubble lips. I just want to talk about how you got me back on Twitch. Okay? No talk about my lips, pervert. Okay? He just got my Twitch account back and I'm giving him shit. Yeah, and don't talk about my forehead either. We all know we could take a Cessna and launch it off of my forehead. I know. I can't help it. God gave me what he gave me. Okay. Did you guys hear that? Chances are 1,000 or one, was it 1,000 or 1,000,000%? Hold on, let me check. I don't want to misquote him. Yeah, 1 billion% positive. Okay. Brian, that's probably what he did. Okay. Guys, on YouTube, don't forget to like the video on YouTube and Rumble, both. I'd really appreciate it. And here's my Rumble, if you don't mind going over there. And you don't have to watch me on Rumble right now. Just go follow me on Rumble. I'd really appreciate it. It really, really, really helps. I don't have a lot of followers on Rumble. I got 63 followers. So anybody that goes over and follow me will know the mystery of how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop? I will tell you the answer to that if you go and follow me on Rumble. Okay, there we go. I think you should play the vid. Oh, do I still? I have that, I think. Ladies and gentlemen, do you want to see the abuse I have to take from Dead Man Strolling? I'm going to show you. If I can find it. Let's see, do I still have that? Hold on. Wait just a second. Oh, you know what? We can't do it from here. We got to go over to the big screen so you can... I want everybody... I need you guys as witnesses. I don't know where I did with that. I probably threw the fucking thing away. I hope I did. I hope I was smart enough to chunk it and delete it. But I'm not sure. I'm a-looking. And I'm a-grinning. I thought I had it here, but maybe not. Let's see. I don't remember what I did with it. I know I had it. I wouldn't have deleted it. Okay, so it's probably not there. I'm looking for this video. There's the videos. Well, I don't see it, dead man. I remember it was a bitch to download, too. I don't think I've got it, buddy. Because I would have it would have just been in here on my videos that I downloaded. Yeah, I don't have it. What's that? Oh, shit. No, cancel that. That's not it. And I worked so hard on it. Well, got to go. Have a good one. Hey, Coyote! Can't tell if there's sarcasm or a compliment, but I try, man. Pat's super entertaining and does have... I don't really have a brain filter, and tonight's not entertaining. I'm looking for shit all night long. I'm trying to figure out how to do my alerts, and I apologize, guys. But I'm going to apologize, but I'm not really sorry. I want to give that impression. Is that it? This might be it. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I think this is it. So let me, I think, I'm not sure. No, that's not it. I don't think. Nope. Not it. Well, what would I have done with that? Is it over here on, let's see, streaming videos? Nope, not there either. Okay. Man, it should have been right here on the, on my downloads. It's not here. It's not worth all this shit. Fuck it. Forget it. Just fucking forget it. Well, spending time here, please hit the thumbs up like button. Thank you, Miss Susan. That's not it. Yeah, that's not it. Oh, well. Okay. Let's see what we can do now. Here's something that's real controversial. If you guys would like to see it, let's go. Guys ready? No, that's the wrong one. Right there is the right one.
8 migrants are in ICE custody this morning after a raid where police discovered illegal guns and drugs in the house where they were squatting. All of this happening just steps away from an elementary school. By the way, this is not the first time some...
That is unbelievable, and experts say it's only the beginning of a much larger growing problem.
Welcome to New York, where you need a passport to get in there now.
Surveillance video shows the moment 4 NYPD officers are seen running in the direction of a multifamily home.
They were responding to a call about a man with a gun. They chased one man into the basement.
Authorities say they were part of a heavily armed group of migrants.
Oh, you just sent it to me?
Drugs after
yeah, of course you did.
This multi-family house.
The problem is that there were squatters. There were a lot of people, a lot of young people, a lot of motorcycles. They were a nuisance in the neighborhood.
Wait, where did you send it, DM? You said you just sent it to me. I'm on Discord and I don't see it. I've got nothing from you. DMS, nothing. Okay.
suspect who prompted that 911 call.
It's not there, man.
It's this guy on your screen. He was accused of shooting a man last year.
The 8 suspects face gun, drug, and child endangerment charges. All but 2 of them were released without bail.
If you don't know that the state of New York's justice system has collapsed, you don't want to know.
Police say this is one part of one migrant gang, and there are others.
Oh, there it is.
So squatting is the latest trend to take off in America. But what nobody's talking about is this recent squatting gang-related bust, and all of the other incidents taking place here in New York are actually the fault of the city's laws that protect squatters and release armed criminals without bail, which encourages them to recommit the same offenses they were never punished for in the first place. On top of that, the judge who released these particular gang members has a history of releasing thugs who attack police. And the uncomfortable truth this reveals is that New York is no longer a sanctuary city just for immigrants. It is now also a sanctuary city for danger.
Oh shit, I had that. I had it right there. I didn't know that's how it started. So here we go. This is what I'm going to do. Let me browse and get it. I already had that. I just didn't know that's what it was. Okay. Go right here. Go here. Hold on just a minute. Wait. Here, I don't want it to block me. I'm going to put it right here so you guys can see the abuse. I'm only showing this, number one, because it's funny as hell. You got to hand it to Dead Man. He got me. Okay, he got me really good because I'm on his show, which I should have had to sign a waiver of liability to go on his show because it's very dangerous over there. And I'm sitting there and we're talking about my buddy Smoking Scan. Because I'm very jealous of Smoking Scan because he doesn't really do anything, and he's got 1,800 fucking people watching him, or 2,000-3,000 watching him. So I'm still jealous of him. But we were talking about it. I'm like, I don't know how the fuck he gets so many people, and every 3 minutes he gets a sub, and every 5 to 10 minutes he gets a $10, $15, $50 donation. I don't know how he does it. And here I am working my fucking ass off, and I'm lucky to make $2 an hour. So I'm going on his show about this. And then stupid me had to give a visual demonstration of exactly how Smoking Scan sucks on his bong. You know, because he's got this big glass bong and he fills up with something. I'm sure it's marijuana. He even says it is. So here I am demonstrating like a fucktard on his bong. And yeah, he clipped that shit. So you got to hand it to him. Me, I would have been more interested in Dead Man Strolling's story than trying to fuck him over. You know, I would have been like, oh man, I understand, buddy. I'd have been more caring, patting him on the, you're a good streamer, Dead Man. Don't worry about, Smoking Scan and shit, that he's sucking on a bong and making $3,000 a stream. It's okay. See, that's me. I would have been comforting, not him. How can we fuck Night Cop 35 over? They found a way. So here we go. Just saying. Yeah, me too, Tons. Absolutely. That ain't right. It don't even look right. Look like something you'd find on Pornhub.
Don't want no
Okay, that's enough, dead man. That's it. You don't have to keep looping that shit. He got me. He got me. He won that round. No, actually, he won that fucking war. Man, oh, I can't believe this shit. Wait. Did he really? Okay, I thought. Was that him? Oh, Texas outlaw. After all we've been through, I knew no matter what happened during this invasion with Dead Man strolling against me that you would be on my side. And then what did you do? You used up all the fucking laughing my ass off emojis. Nobody else can even use them now. They're gone. Yep, Pat the Pervert Patterson. Fuck. That was him sucking on his bong. That just proves my case. I'm very jealous of Smoke and Scan because I still don't know how he does it. But Damon is cool as hell, though. I'm not saying nothing bad about him because I'd be lying. He's a great guy. So if you haven't checked out Smoke in, it's an N and Scan on Twitch, you need to check him out. He's also on YouTube. I think I got his link. Hold on. Do I have it? No, I don't. Let's go.
Dangerous, violent criminals with gangs openly recruiting new members among the city's
I mean,
shelter
lots of money
populations for the purposes of riding around on mopeds and stealing phones and wallets from.
No, Eternal, that's not true. It looks like I'm shining a knob. The websites would want me to prove it. I'm not going to do it. I know I got a French manicure and all, but I ain't proving that I can shine a knob. It was all about Smoke and Scan, and Dead Man just took something, you know, a private conversation between me and him only and a couple of hundred other people, and just made it public with that shit. Yeah.
Unsuspecting New Yorkers as they walk down the street.
Yeah,
But
20
not
bucks,
enough. Now
20
homes and
bucks.
apartments are being stolen by gang members as well. All while the city of New York covers for them and protects them.
Oh,
On
I
top
gotta
of that,
tell
nobody-
it again. Dead Man, you're my hero, man. When I grow up, I'm gonna be just like you. Old, ugly, and gray-headed. You're the man.
He's talking about how this squatting crisis is making the city's asylum crisis much worse in ways our leaders never anticipated. Because the city's now evicting asylum seekers from its shelters, telling them to leave facilities like this and just go out on the open market and find apartments. But with all this news of squatters, very few landlords are willing to take chances giving leases to people with no work authorization and no credit score. It's making things tougher for people who abide by the law. On top of that, critics say that if one gang of drug dealers was caught squatting in one apartment, chances are there are others all over the city. So here we have some of your typical overpriced.
Before we go any further, I didn't give my buddy Maxie enough credit. I wanted to say, all kidding aside, Maxie, thank you so much for your hard work. I know about 3.5 years ago when I got banned on Twitch, it was in October of 2021. You went to bat and you got my account back. You even got a hold of the CEO over marketing. I mean, you really went the extra mile. And I wanted to say here in front of everybody, I really, really appreciate it, man. I mean, that because I know you got your own personal life and your own job and all that shit. You didn't have to, and I really, really appreciate it. The next time the fucking ice cream man shows up, I'm buying you a push-up or a screwball. Yeah.
Priced tiny New York City apartments, all of which could be claimed by squatters if they could just figure out a way inside, and then claim without any proof that they've been living there for 30
They got their panties in a Twitch therapy, but I'll be back on Friday night. I get unbanned this Friday.
30 days.
Did I say that right, Maxie? I think I said it right. Because he said 1 billion trillion %.
Migrants under arrest and now facing charges after police responded to a call here on Hull Avenue last week. The police found guns, drugs, and a child inside the basement of this home right across from a school, a home the migrants were living in as squatters.
So these squatters...
I have to agree with V-Pool. It's got to be the Fred Flintstone version of the orange push-up. Now the screwball, it could be any flavor because all you're doing is trying to get to the ball at the end, which is a gumball. You dirty-minded fuckers.
They probably
Country
could have
girl!
continued squatting in that apartment had they not been committing other crimes involving
Yeah, it's
drugs,
1 billion trillion
And that's
percent.
because in this city, squatters have rights. Once they're inside a place, there's not much owners can do to get rid of them, even if they're there illegally. In fact, last month, a homeowner was arrested when the man she found inside her house claimed he'd been living there even with no lease or no
Jack
bill.
Hudson!
But the police still
Jack!
arrested the homeowner
Over
when
on
she changed the
D-Live!
locks.
How you doing,
And
buddy?
criminals aren't stupid. They learn from each other fast. And now that they know finders keepers is how New York City real estate works, all they've got to do is find a place and move in. And that's why these squatting horror stories keep popping up. But apparently these people were squatting inside their stolen apartment for a very long time. And what exactly was it that they did that attracted police to their presence?
This surveillance video obtained by...
Can I just say, try that, you don't have to try this in a small town. Just please, squatters, if you're listening to me, please try this shit in Texas. I want you to go to Texas. It doesn't matter what town, it doesn't matter. Try that shit in Texas. Please.
Eyewitness News shows police moving in. They were responding to a call about a man with a gun. They chased one man into the basement. He's identified as 24-year-old Hector de Souza Villalta, believed to be a migrant from Venezuela.
So as it turns out, squatting wasn't the reason they had to go. And apparently the thing that tipped police off to their presence was that they were in the street waving around firearms. And there are people who say we shouldn't punish minor crime because doing so doesn't stop higher levels of crime. But here we have people that have been squatting in an apartment for quite some time and they felt so emboldened by it, critics say, that they were now brandishing guns in the middle of the street. If this was your apartment and you saw something like that going on, you would definitely alert the authorities. And when the police got that call, they had no choice but to move in. And I'm not sure what's scarier, the fact that 8 people were arrested only after they'd taken things to the highest level possible, or what happened after they were placed in handcuffs.
4 of 8 suspects arrested can be seen here with police.
And I just want to point this out, okay? Because this is a fact. For everyone that's here tonight, you've had to observe that I'm being such a good boy tonight. I'm not using my fucked up ideas on these videos. Have you heard me once say, bash that no. I'm being a good boy. I just want to make sure you guys have noticed that. Very good boy here. I ain't said once you need to put your fist down that fucker's throat, drag his ass out, put your knee in his fucking neck, and cuff the fuck out of him, and drag him to your patrol unit. Have I said that? No. Good boy.
Walking them out, they are facing weapons, drugs, and child endangerment charges because police say there was a 7-year-old child staying with them.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but
yeah,
to me it's
Father
pretty
Mucker.
frightening that people can commit a crime or crimes of that level and
Exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, I know I'm being a very good boy if I'm still on TikTok, and I am. I'm still live on TikTok. Can you believe it? How long has it been? 1 hour and 30 minutes. I have set a record. No shit. I don't think I've ever been on TikTok for more than usually 10 minutes to an hour. A new record has been set. What did I win? Anyway, let's go.
Endanger a child and they still get released.
Yeah, I'm getting
After
real
stealing
soft.
someone's home, these laws make 0 sense. Unless it's your goal to create a sanctuary city for criminals. And the sad truth about all of this is...
Correct. Their goal, the deep state's goal, is to make a sanctuary city for criminals.
It's not the first time drug dealers in New York have endangered the lives of others, including a child. No, it's just the latest time that it's happened. Because even though the people in this story were masquerading as law-abiding asylum seekers, criminals in this city have had get-out-of-jail-free cards for a long time. But to truly understand how bad this story's about to get, and how it's exasperating New York's already existent asylum crisis, look at what police were able to find inside the squatted house and think to yourself,
Hey, I'm going to plug Night Cop Approval on pepper spray, the best in self-defense. Use discount code link to support the stream, and only do this if you too have a problem with reality and are contact level 1 certified. You therapy!
Staying there or not staying there, you know, the owner of the building had a hell of a time trying to get them out.
So not only was this house of horrors a crime base, the owner was aware that squatters were living inside of it, but because the city protects those squatters, there was absolutely nothing here the police could do about it. And the fact that squatters can basically live wherever they want,
yeah, you're probably right, Trooper.
A place for their base of operations, which would not have been possible without New York City's squatters' rights. And what this means is that by protecting criminals, we give them the ability to commit types of crime that would be impossible otherwise.
Alfred Munoz believes the group was living next door to him for 6 months or possibly even longer.
There were a lot of people, a lot of young people, a lot of motorcycles.
The alleged squatters were busted.
6 months. They
were
wait. In there.
Also, hey, Susan, thank you so much for subscribing. English is not my first language, I'm sure of it. Thank you so much for subscribing. Say that 10 times real fast, Outlaw. Subscribing to my TikTok. I got a notification yesterday that you had subbed again to my TikTok. Thank you so much.
For
I forgot you live in the North Pole.
And
it has been.
That there were untold numbers of people coming in and out of that place. And they say the front of the building was infested with motorbikes. Now, to many people, squatting in an apartment for 6 months might sound outrageous. But in New York, the only way to evict squatters is to take them to housing court. And the courts are so backed up, there might be a 6 to 8 month wait just to see a judge. And for a
Did you guys hear that? The only way to get rid of somebody that has broken in, you go on vacation to Deer Point Lake with your tent to go camping for 4 days, right? To catch some brim and some bluegill, right? They break into your fucking house and they call it squatting. No, I call it criminal trespass and burglary. But they can break into your house in New York and they call it squatting. And now when you come home, you don't get to call the police and have them removed or just remove them yourself with your Clint Eastwood 45. You've got to take them to court because they burglarized your home and they're still there. Oh, damn, that kind of sounds like the story of the 3 bears. You know? What the fuck? Only in a blue state would this happen, ladies and gentlemen. Try this shit in Louisiana, Mississippi, Florida, Alabama, North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, West Virginia, Texas. Oh, please try it in Texas. But just think of how fucked up that is. So how long do you have to be gone? So if you go down to Publix and you spend 2 hours shopping and they break into your house 30 minutes after you leave, are they still squatting in your home? I mean, is there a time limit? Like, oh, we were gonna make tuna fish sandwiches. Well, we can't now. We got to take these fuckers to court to get them out of our house so we can use our fucking cabinet and countertop and grilled cheese frying pan.
Small-time homeowner to navigate this, possibly for the first time. It's no wonder those thugs thought they had a place to live forever. And this is where things get really tricky for New York City's asylum seekers. After 30 days, single adults have to leave. After 60 days, families have to leave. They cannot reapply.
But see, here's, without, I don't want anybody to think I'm trying to promote violence because it's the last thing I would want to do until it's time. These are illegal aliens. So I'm just saying, let's just say they left your house and they just kind of disappeared. Just nobody knew. Nobody's even looking for them because nobody even fucking knows them because they're here illegally. who would mind? Who would care? So, see, I would use that to get them out of my house. Look, I don't know where the fuck they went. Here 1 minute, gone the next. Huh? I mean, who's going to report a missing? It's not like somebody's going to go to the station and do a missing persons report, right? Nobody's going to look, see where I'm getting? Which is exactly what would happen in the United States of Texas.
For shelter right now, and who is going to rent to them? They're not.
Therapy, that is exactly what it is. You have to be a United States citizen, whether you're born here or you migrated here and became a citizen. The Constitution only applies. People get this confused all the time. It only applies because the liberals want you to believe that these migrants have rights. They don't have any rights. The Constitution, the Bill of Rights, only applies to United States citizens, period. They have no rights. Zero. Except what New York gives them.
Leaving with $4,000 a month housing vouchers either. If you're a landlord and someone moves in and stops paying, even if they're from America, in this city, you'll never get that rent. And by protecting squatters, New York City is now hurting its vulnerable asylum seekers. And what's even more terrifying is that New York has a right to counsel law, which means that if you're being evicted, you can get free legal assistance. And since people get evicted for not paying rent, this is a law that provides lawyers to squatters. And it's
No, they do not.
Believe it or not, our story gets even worse because one of the people inside that apartment that was caught, they did something much worse than anything we've talked about.
Eternal, don't worry. Our president, Donald J. Trump, will eliminate the anchor baby law and hopefully get rid of all these fucking DACA spoiled brat entitled idiots out of our country too, along with all the immigrants that recently came in. I want the DACA kids gone. I don't give a shit if they're here 20 years. They're illegal.
At least 4 NYPD officers are seen running in the direction of a multifamily home and coming back into frame with several people in handcuffs.
Look it up, Trooper. Trooper, just look it up. Go look up DACA. What is DACA? It's all these fucking anchor babies that was brought here illegally with their parents 20, 25 years ago, 18 years ago, and they're spoiled little brats. They think they're entitled to everything free in our country. They're here illegally, and they have been for years.
Had open cases. One for
Yeah, therapy, does Kick love me? I didn't know
now
that.
We get to the point in this story where things become
me go over to
truly
Kick.
frightening, because once you find out who these people were, you're going to be absolutely shocked. But at first, when I heard about 8 people squatting in an apartment, I wondered if these were people who'd been displaced from shelters and had nowhere else to go. But as it turns out, these were not well-meaning people suffering from homelessness. Oh no, these people were the worst of the worst. They had long prior rap sheets that had recently been built. And if it weren't for a totally different independent branch of law enforcement, we'd never know how bad these guys really were.
We know 7 of the 8 people arrested during last week's raid are now in immigration and customs enforcement custody. 2 of those suspects also faced murder and assault charges in the last year, but they were released. 3 more people.
That is just truly ridiculous. 2 out of these 8 people were wanted for attempted murder. And once their location of residence was front page news,
Say
ICE
it's
was able
not
to
so.
swoop in and pick these guys up. Because shockingly, these criminals returned to the scene of the crime. And ICE found them all back inside the same apartment they had been squatting in. And this has many people asking, how
Thank you,
bad do you
therapy.
have to be to get punished for anything in this city?
Now, the suspect who prompted that 911 call that set all of this off, it's this guy on your screen, Hector De Sousa Villalta. He was accused of shooting a man last year. He was charged with attempted murder, but was later released.
Why are our cops there a second time, arresting people that...
You know, for all of New York City's faults, at least the police are as confused as the state of Florida is watching this right now. And the real problem underneath all of this is deeper than defund the police. Remember that? Apparently, it wasn't just a slogan. It's an actual way of thinking and acting. And the reason New York City has an out-of-control squatting problem and an out-of-control crime problem is because judges apparently think this way. And the judge that they were able to see is the same judge who released
Absolutely.
criminals who attacked police. Maybe they said they were...
I know I keep pausing. It's a habit of mine. Susan, thank you. She said on Kick, because Therapy said, was saying some stuff about my viewers. She said every possible viewer counts. Absolutely. Every viewer counts, and I really appreciate the support. I'm going to have to let Macy... Hey, guys, my beautiful wife just pulled into the garage. I hear them. Hold on, Macy. Wait, I'm coming. Wait. Mama's home. Oh, hold on. I'll be right back, okay? We're going to go on break. Go get you a Yahoo. I'll be right back.
story. And it may
All right, we're back. Oh shit, is that still up and running? No. We're not doing, Ellie won't be charged. Okay. Macy was like, let me, yeah. She heard the garage. As soon as she hears that garage opening, she goes nuts. That's her mommy. She goes crazy. She will rip my green screen down to get out of here.
We're sorry, but the point is, when part of the system works, another part comes along to snatch injustice from the jaws of punishment. And does this endanger the law-abiding? Absolutely. Does anyone seem to care?
And that's the question so many are asking. Now, when it comes to D'Souza Villalta's latest appearance in court, a judge let him
Again?
go. Again, unsupervised release. The same judge released 2 other squatters, and another judge let 3 more go unsupervised.
So as you can see, it wasn't just one judge that was a problem. Every judge these people saw wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt. Every person involved got sympathetic treatment. Didn't matter.
Then they need to remove all these judges for violation of their oath of office. Because they took an oath to uphold those laws that's in the books. And they're not doing it. They're just letting them go.
That they were trespassing, didn't matter that they were drug-dealing criminals. And the other odd thing about all of this is we're talking about illegal gun charges. Those have a mandatory minimum sentence if you're
absolutely Therapy.
That person get released when the evidence that the gun is theirs is overwhelming. And the same people who tell us they want to get weapons off the streets release the people who buy those weapons back to the streets.
So you remember what I said earlier about our constitutional rights? That also applies to carrying a weapon. Concealed weapon. So if your state says, oh, no, you got to have a permit. Fuck their permit. The Second Amendment says, shall not be infringed. Making a law-abiding citizen get a permit is infringing on our Second Amendment right. Can't do it. I mean, yeah, they're getting away with it. But they won't for much longer. Guarantee you that.
None of this makes any sense, but it's got New Yorkers asking, what and where is the ship we're on?
Jake Hudson just started following me on Rumble. Thank you. So is Tennessee. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't need a fucking state to tell me I've got constitutional carry. It is my God-given constitutional right to constitution carry. I don't need any laws that says, oh, yeah, okay, so we're going to allow you to exercise your Second Amendment right in this state. Fuck you. I don't need your permission. This state's constitutional carry. I've carried a gun since I was like, I don't know, 23. I never had a fucking permit. But these states said, oh, you got to have a carrying permit. No, I do not. The Second Amendment says, shall not be infringed. And you telling me I got to get a permit is infringing on that right. Period. Jake Hudson, thank you for stalking me on Kick. You know how many cars I pulled over that the woman's got a gun in the car? I don't give a shit. Now, all I would do is I'd run the serial number of that gun to make sure it wasn't stolen. I never asked them for a permit. And in Georgia at that time, you needed a permit. I didn't enforce that shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to infringe on anybody's Second Amendment right. If the gun is not stolen, they've not broken any laws. Permit or no permit. I've never asked someone, hey, do you got a permit? Never in 17 years have I asked anybody for a stupid-ass permit. Because that's the state of Georgia infringing on your Second Amendment right.
The complaining by Mayor Adams is nothing short than stunning.
Texas Governor Greg Abbott seizing on the opportunity to point fingers.
Can I ask something? Has he, Outlaw, has Abbott always been in a wheelchair? I didn't know he was in a wheelchair until recently. Therapy, it better be loaded. An unloaded gun is useless. Hi from Mississippi, Jay! You want to sing the Mississippi song with me? That's the only way I can spell Mississippi, is to sing the song.
At Mayor Eric Adams, while in
Okay,
New York City,
Susan.
Adams responding to Abbott's visit to New York and said that he's welcome to stay at a migrant shelter to see what it's like.
And let me tell you something else, Therapy. Was it Therapy? Yeah, Therapy. More people have been killed by an unloaded gun than a loaded one. Okay? Always know in your heart and in your mind that that gun is loaded. And it should be.
What he has created and understand.
So if you want to know where the city's laws are
Hey,
taking
Pat,
it,
I need your help with getting my alerts set for YouTube. Do they have to go through Stream Elements? Yes. Well, no. They do not. Now the tip and somebody subscribes to your YouTube, just subs to your YouTube, that needs to go into Stream Elements. The other one's the membership, the super chat. You can do that. I'll mix it up. Just go to events and scroll down till you see where it says YouTube. And then set them all up that way. That's what I did. But I can get on Discord and show you how to do it.
it's important to understand that only 20% of the total number of asylum seekers that have come
Well,
here
thank you,
came on a
Jake
bus that was paid
Hudson.
for by the Texas government. And that means people have zero.
Eternal, I want you to listen to Jake Hudson. He speaks the truth. This is what he said on Kick. My hero buddy, Night Cop 35. You're not only cool as hell, but the best streamer in the United States, possibly the world. And I'd like to say thank you so much for doing this. You are an amazing person, Night Cop. Love you, brother. I mean, that was, give or take a couple words, that's what he said. Thank you, buddy.
Plans to stop traveling to New York City, not because they're
Hey,
criminal.
Dead Man, do you want to get on Discord real quick? Or did you find it? You know what I did, Dead Man, is I took my Twitch alerts, and you can export those. So I exported them, then I imported them into YouTube, and then went in there and edited the words. Instead of saying donation, I put super chat. Instead of saying thank you for subbing, I put membership. It was a lot easier that way. Hey, Pat, back on July 14th, Abbott was jogging before a storm caused an oak tree to fall on him due to... So he hasn't always been a mayor that's been in a wheelchair. Because he reminded me of George Wallace. Does anybody know who George Wallace is? He was in a wheelchair for a while. Somebody shot him. I love George Wallace. I thought he was cool as shit.
But because of the generous safety net that New York City...
He was the governor of Alabama. Yeah, Alabama. And he didn't take any shit from JFK either.
Spreads for everyone who arrives. Because even with the shelter evictions, you've still got a place to stay for 30 days if you're a single adult and 60 days if you're family.
Oh, DMS, you don't owe me no thank you. As much as you've helped me, shit, I still owe you. Because I don't know, that sucking the bong thing may have made us even.
Better than pretty much anywhere else. And even if that wasn't the case, this is still
George Wallace was shot and put in a wheelchair.
People here who speak your language and are from where you're from, definitely better than in North Dakota, that's for sure. But the squatting crisis and asylum crisis both exist for the exact same reason. New York City's laws have allowed these two crises to explode without much thought of how the city finds its way out of either of them. And to prove it, just look at how the city is telling suddenly evicted people that, hey, you might have been staying here in one of our shelters for a year or more, but now you've got to go and you've got to make it on your own in a city with $5,000.
Okay, hold on. Jake just said, I don't have any money to sub. Sorry. Tomorrow, just start collecting some fucking aluminum cans, man. Get the crack-a-lacking. What the hell? I'm giving career advice now.
Monthly rents. And you can't prove you've got a job because you're not allowed to have one. But don't worry, once you become a tenant, we'll protect you so aggressively that no one will rent to you in the first place. What an absolute disaster for people who were relying on the city for pretty much everything and are now cut off.
So Judge Bowen let Hector out, no bail. Even though Hector had been arrested, shouldn't be here in the first place. So the New York Post covered it, put Hector's picture on the front page, and then ICE went in and arrested 3 of these guys.
Now, since the laws here aren't changing anytime soon, we shouldn't expect the near future to be any different than what we're witnessing today, and that's why critics say all of the problems New York is experiencing will only continue to grow. Now, New York City does have a new bill that would allow police to arrest somebody who's a squatter, but it's already up to the police to determine who's a squatter and who's not, and because the police are afraid to arrest anybody in this town, they're probably going to continue siding with the squatters. After all, these aggressive courts could sue them or prosecute them if they evict the wrong person from an apartment, and this does nothing to stop the biggest problem landlords have had with squatters
Pappy
in this
Mike
town for years. Because those
TikTok.
gang members weren't in an apartment that they stole randomly. In fact, the owner had leased it to them previously, and they were paying rent. No, they were legal renters at one point. They just stopped paying rent, which means they had presumably a lease with the owner's signature that gave them the right to live there. Now, I'm not advocating for mass evictions, but in a world where landlords lose their property after they lease it to someone, it becomes very hard to imagine how vulnerable people without a straightforward income and employment situation are going to provide for themselves here. And of course, this is magnified by New York City's housing crisis with a historic low vacancy of 1%. And the hardest time for anyone to get a house is when they have to compete with other people to get the same house, and the asylum population that is now being told to go and...
So what they're saying is in the not the United States, in the District of New York, you really have to screen your tenants before you allow them to move in, because they could pay 1 month and stop paying, and thousands of dollars later and fighting in court, you finally get them out. That's just insane. Try that shit in Tennessee. It wouldn't work. Hey, Pat's sister.
On their own is at a complete
Food
disadvantage
Critic!
here, which proves that things here are...
Arizona Food Critic. Hi, sweetheart.
So bad and so mismanaged that multiple crises now exist at a level beyond what anybody in charge ever imagined would take place, and it's all hurting the people the city claims are its most vulnerable.
Thank
What do
you,
think
Eric
the city can
Davis.
do to help people get housing who it's now telling to go and be homeless? What do you think the city should do about squatters? Should they punish them? Should they lock them up? Let me know. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.
No, they should lock them up. And if they're illegal, lock them up until ICE gets there and then escort them to the border. I mean, what's wrong with that? Are we so far gone? Well, never mind. This is in a different country, New York. Everybody say hello to my sister, Arizona food critic. She is my real life sister. I don't know if my mama would admit to that, but we're pretty sure. Yeah. I mean, I've known her my whole life because she was here first. So, yeah. Anybody want to talk about what we just watched? You know, I've been told so many times I need to do a podcast. And I'd love to set up a podcast, but I don't understand the difference between being right here in the Blue Zone and having a guest on my screen and streaming it on 5 platforms. Isn't that a podcast? I mean, wouldn't that be considered lock them up now? Yep. Wouldn't that be considered a podcast? I mean, like Joe Rogan, eat your fucking heart out, you know? Or am I overstepping? Yeah, I think it's the same thing. Welcome to the Blue Zone. The cold, hard truth. Could just do a morning show where you talk about Eternal. I haven't seen a fucking morning since 1993. Okay? What are you talking about, morning? My day starts in the afternoon. I mean, unless you consider 4 a.m. in the morning right before I go to bed morning. Yeah, I've seen that. Nightly. Yeah, I'm the special guest. Eric, I need to get a special guest. Got you slept since then. Yeah. I need to start bringing guests on the show because, you know, what was his name? Newbin, St. Newbin. We were supposed to do a dual stream together. Me and Deadman was supposed to do a dual stream together. Me and Officer Messer is supposed to do a dual stream together. Watch with Wayne's supposed to do a dual stream with me. And we can't get a hold of nobody when it's time to try to set that shit up. I don't know. So I'm gonna stop saying it. I'm just gonna come live one night with a guest and say, hey, here we are. Because anything else would be a lie. Oh, hey, Miss Arizona food critic, you do know that I'm Mel's guinea pig. She practices on me every night. I've had red fingernail polish. Oh, they look beautiful, by the way. I didn't know my fingers could look so pretty. And then pink, we've had white and gray, black, because she's trying to learn how to polish better. But then Monday, she learned how to do a French manicure, because you don't learn any of this shit in nail school. You got to learn it in the salon. So she did all my nails in a French manicure and took it all off, and then we forgot my thumb. Isn't that pretty? We forgot to take it off my thumb. Just one thumb is French manicured. Call me Patricia if you'd like. It looks pretty. I woke up, it's about afternoon, I'm like, holy shit, I don't have any fingernail polish remover. It's in her bag, right? So I'm just stuck with it. But all my fingers were French manicured last night. I looked really pretty. But then we forgot one thumb. And there it is. You probably can't see it too well, but it's there. She's learning. I'm living proof. She's learning. But anyway, all right. Let's go. Go right here. No, that's video. I want this. Let's go.
Central, give us the air. We're Caesar Parkway and Van.
The police pursuit of suspects has become an essential part of
Yeah,
patrolling
right.
and
Sure she
ensuring
does.
safety. They are ready to face dramatic and extremely dangerous
Hey,
situations.
Pat, your sister
To
wants some
experience the
fail
authenticity
army.
of these events, let's watch today's captivating video together.
Grab a cup of coffee and enjoy. I already got my coffee slick.
Central, give us the air.
Hey, Pat, what's up with the bong video?
A black car identified as stolen from the...
Since you asked. In my defense, Miss Arizona Food Critic, and I'm going to be straight. It's hard to be straight when I got a French manicure, but I'm going to try. I'm on Dead Man Strolling stream. It's I don't know, probably 9-10 months ago. And we're talking about donations and stuff from viewers, and I brought up Smoking Scan. I was like, man, I like Damien, but I have no idea. I'm so jealous of Damien because he just sits there. I mean, to me, he's not that entertaining, but that's just my opinion, right? I still watch him because he's got a lot of good content. And I like the shit he says too, but he doesn't say a lot most of the time. And I'm like, I'm just so jealous of him, man. And you can go into his stream and every 3 minutes he has a sub. And every 5, 10, 15 minutes he gets a donation of 10, 15, 50, 60, $100, right? And he's just like, oh, did you see that? Where's my bong? So I'm jealous of him. I don't know how he does it. So I'm explaining to Dead Man, but then I had to go visual. Arizona Food Critic. I had to show Dead Man what I was talking about when Smoking Scan is sucking on his bong on his stream, right? That's where I screwed up. I should have never went visual with it. I should have just said, yeah, he smokes a bong. No, I had to put my whole foot in my mouth and go visual. And I'm there helping Dead Man Strolling. And instead of him, babying me like, oh, it'll be okay. You'll get there one day. It's okay, Night Cop. Oh, no. He took a spoon and stabbed me in the back with it. And this is what he did. You ready? Here we go. This ain't right. It's not right. This is not Pornhub. This is Night Cop being taken advantage of. Doggone, take me away. No therapy. Just watching that a second time, I feel violated. I feel violated extremely bad. How should I ask out my crush? I was showing Dead Man Strolling how Damon on Smoking Scan sucks on his bong. But it wasn't, what he did is he looped it to make it look like I'm doing something nasty. It wasn't like that. I just went, I'm not going to do it again. But I just showed him how he sucked on the bong. I didn't do all that shit. He did that with the loop. See how I'm treated, Miss Arizona Food Critic, when I go over to Dead Man Strolling to help him out? It's just sad, real sad, that I can't help out a buddy. I was going over there to help my buddy Dead Man because he was down in the dumps. He was sad. I wanted to talk to him. And he was like, bam, I'll fuck him over. And he even said at the end of it, Arizona Food Critic, it wasn't an accident either. As soon as I was done, he was like, somebody clip that. Clip that shit. Who clipped? Did somebody clip that? He knew he was going to load his gun after the stream was over. He knew it. It was all planned. The moment it happened, clip it. Would I have thought about that, Arizona Food Critic? No, I would have been comforting my buddy Dead Man. I wouldn't have thought about, let's clip him to fuck him over, right? That's streaming.
The city of Wyoming was located by Michigan State Police.
You gotta hand it to Dead Man, ladies and gentlemen. He got me.
We are at... A pursuit ensued when the driver began to flee.
Willing tales.
Upon getting closer, the car accelerated and fled. The driver and a passenger inside the vehicle were confirmed.
They're really driving really fast on the city street.
The car fled at high speed, making it almost impossible for the police
Telling
to keep up.
tales.
Due to the high speed and close calls with other vehicles, the car crashed into a roadside fence and nearly knocked over a utility pole.
Menace to society.
We got lines down. Where's your hands? Hands! Put your hands up! Hands up! Hands! Hands now! Hands up! Central, give us the air. We're Caesar Parkway and Van. Hands! I don't see any. Hands, dude! Put your hands up! Out this back window now!
The airbags in the car deployed, and the passenger moved out through the rear door of the vehicle.
What is he saying, Dead Man? He's speaking your language.
Walking. Turn around. Turn around.
Hey, Dead Man, can I say it? That figures. Yep, that figures.
The driver was apprehended without any additional injuries.
Keep walking. Keep walking. How many more people are in there?
No, I already cooked the smothered chicken last night. I sent you a picture of it. But yeah, I will. I was planning on it. And then Dead Man Strolling called me and asked me over for tea. So, you know, I gotta say no. I mean, it was free tea. So I said, yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna do it. I can't even speak now. The next time I cook it, I will go live with it. I think what I'm gonna do next is the Ritz pork chops, and I'll definitely go live with that from beginning to end. Yeah, spit it out. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that's what we had for dinner last night. Yesterday I cooked smothered chicken and rice. Yeah, I was having a... No, I will never, ever have a Joe Biden moment. Never. What? Where's my tea invite? Well, once he saw my French manicure, it was just between us guys. Right, Dead Man? I don't mind saying, look, when I was younger, I want to show you this. You see this sign right here? Seriously, I'm like 17, 18, 19, and I'd see these signs in parking lots. It says, will be towed at owner's expense. And I used to read that and say, I don't give a shit. If the owner wants to fucking tow my car, sure enough, he can fucking pay for it. Abso-fucking-lutely. Try it. Do it. If you want to throw your money away to tow my car, do it. I didn't quite get the gist of the whole message. I understand it now, but back then when I knew everything, I didn't get it. Guys, don't forget you can become a member on my YouTube. I'm trying to get up to 20 tonight. So you can become a member of the YouTube organization. The Night Cop 35 organization, that is.
Well, nice.
I can't be the only one that thought that about that stupid sign.
In a violation case, the police requested the vehicle to stop. Despite the expectation that the driver would stop immediately, the vehicle accelerated and fled in the bicycle lane. The fleeing vehicle continuously changed directions. The police reported the situation to seek assistance and prevent further escalation. The rear wheel of the offending vehicle unexpectedly illuminated and almost caught fire, reducing its speed. However, the driver persisted in trying to drive and showed no intention of stopping.
I was thinking owner's expense as the parking lot owner. Me too.
Police intervention was challenging as it could.
I either thought that whoever owned the parking lot or the owner of the grocery store or something. I just park however. I don't give a shit. If he wants to spend the money, go ahead.
Pose dangers to other vehicles.
Good thing I never got towed because I would have been explained to me in detail what that really meant. But I went years thinking it meant the owner of the property, not me. You're not old enough to drink. Hell, you're not even old enough to walk yet. Now, nobody should be saying pit this guy because in this scenario that he's in, it's hard to pit. You can't pit. If you're going to pit him and there's a possibility that a vehicle that's parked on the side of the road could get damaged, I'm not pitting. That's my responsibility. I'm not even love tapping him. It's too tight. Even on the road, it's way too... Yeah, that figures. Yeah, because he stole the vehicle. He didn't care.
The driver not far away. The police observed a black Honda car moving at a high speed. The radar on the police vehicle confirmed the speed to be 86 miles per hour in a 60 miles per hour speed limit zone.
Hey, Susan, I see you over on TikTok. Thank you so much for your support on TikTok. That's just awesome. Don't forget to share my stream on TikTok also. And on Kick and Rumble, YouTube, all of it. Rapid Dog Root Beer? Too tight, that's what she said. Yeah, I figured you'd come up with something like that. You amuse very easily, Trooper.
The police repeatedly honked, signaling the driver to acknowledge the pursuit from the police vehicle behind. However, the driver continued to maneuver. The car through several streets.
Actually, Eternal, after that sucking video, I don't have room to say shit. I really just need to do sign language and keep my mouth shut for the rest of the stream. But that's not possible.
Police activated sirens and instructed the vehicle to pull over to the right curb.
You piece of shit.
They demanded the driver to step
My
out of
mama
the
gonna
car
kill
and
me!
place hands on the police vehicle's hood. The man was apprehended, but he continued to shout as his wife was reportedly unwell at a local motel. The police subsequently checked the well-being of his wife. He was pulled to the back seat of the patrol car and taken to the local detention center in the district.
Poor Lease. That's a rich bastard right there. He owns everything. I wanna meet Mr. Lease.
I was not trying to run. Please, I'm so sorry.
Black.
During a night patrol, the police noticed a silver
You have the
car
right to
swerving on the
remain
road,
silent, but
suspecting
not the
driver
ability.
prepared to
Right,
pull.
Rapid Dog. My buddy Ron White told me that. I have the right to remain silent, but I don't have the ability.
They decided to pursue to assess the situation. Upon realizing the chase, the driver accelerated, attempting to flee.
On a residential area, too. Tells you he don't give a shit about anybody else's safety. What are you gonna do?
Passing
Jump
a
out?
gas station, the driver seemed distracted, opening the driver's door but continuing to flee. It appeared they threw something resembling a beer can out of the window.
Probably had a bunch of rock cocaine in the beer can. That's why they tossed it.
To prevent recklessness from affecting other vehicles, the police quickly approached the car.
Is it just me, or does this sumbitch down at the bottom look like he's in a kung fu movie? Yeah, but he's in the car. Watch. Looks like we're watching a Bruce Lee movie.
However, an unexpected incident occurred when a passenger from the front seat jumped out and rolled on the road, while the driver kept fleeing.
I'm not gonna say it. I was gonna say I hope that bastard broke his fucking neck, but I'm not gonna say it. I'm not going there. I'm being a good boy tonight.
After making a right turn, the car continued moving slowly, and the driver continued to throw passengers out of the car and flee recklessly, indifferent to their
Just
will.
throw some people out of the car. No shit. You just did? I just did what? I left the bong downstairs. I ain't sucking on it anymore, dead man. I didn't do shit.
Running a red light, the suspect's car continued at a high speed, eventually
This guy
colliding
could.
with a tree.
It's
when
only
police
by the
intervened
grace
from
of
behind.
God that this guy didn't kill 3 or 4 people. Just by the grace of God, they are trying to throw Oleski out, and she like, no, we got to get Joey and Gavin to the border. Yeah.
The driver then pulled the suspect out of the car, requiring medical assistance. Perhaps upon awakening, she will face legal consequences for her reckless.
Can they say what it is? She required free medical assistance. Free medical assistance.
Actions.
welcome to my house. Yeah, and a free public defender.
Exceeding the speed limit on Highway 40. During the night, the patrol team immediately initiated a
Oh shit, this guy's he's a couple cans short of a six-pack. The narrator, he drunker than hell.
Other vehicles, spotting the suspect's vehicle in a timely manner posed challenges as the driver
Dead man's leaving?
navigated.
Okay, shit. Okay, chat, I have to go now. Damn it, I am late. See you, Pat. Hey, buddy. Hey, if you're streaming, I'll raid you. But if not, I will see you Saturday night. Hopefully you'll come in before you go on the radio show, but as soon as I'm done, I'll come over to the radio show. We might even just do it. As soon as you go live, I'll probably just jump over there.
Through the dangers of overtaking multiple vehicles.
Dead man, thanks for coming into the stream, man. It's always a pleasure, buddy.
The patrol police closely followed and prepared for timely intervention. Assessing the situation.
Damn, my girdle keeps moving down.
Successfully executed the pursuit intervention technique on the first attempt.
No, they speed up. Oh, that figures.
The was also present promptly. The suspect's vehicle intervened by the patrol vehicle from behind.
That guy's, I didn't make this shit up. Watch this guy. The guy in the bottom right. Swear to God, he looks like he's on a kung fu movie. What?
Promptly. The suspect's vehicle intervened by the patrol vehicle from behind, lost control and crashed in a roadside barrier on both sides of the road. The confrontation concluded without any significant injuries, and thanks to the swift and effective collaboration between the patrol, police, and the rescue team.
We're right here by 6th Street and 9th Street. Yeah, I know where that is. Menaces to society. Wow.
A school bus transporting students fell victim to a robbery, and the suspect fled. Upon receiving the information and determined...
What the fudge are they gonna rob from a bunch of kids? Their lunch money? I mean, like, really?
The direction,
wow.
The patrol police swiftly caught up with the bus. However, the suspect persistently evaded, steering onto a rural road.
No, not until May, Eternal. School don't let out till around May 12th or so.
Refusing to halt, the pursuit transferred.
Oh, okay.
And the suspect
I didn't know there was such a song. Really, I didn't. Yeah, we got 37 people over on YouTube. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you can, become a member. I got membership, super chat, all that kind of shit. Tip your waitress. I'm your waitress tonight. If I give you good service.
Pursuit continued as the suspect showed no intention of stopping.
But yeah, definitely subscribe to my YouTube. And subscribe to my Kick. Don't forget to Kick. Don't forget to subscribe over there. Rumble, same thing. Oh, there's whopping 3 people on Rumble. Standing room only. And D-Live, okay. How we doing on TikTok? I haven't even looked over there. Am I still on there? Holy shit. Ladies and gentlemen, I am still live on TikTok. I must be really being a really good boy tonight. I'm usually down for the count by now with TikTok. Patricia the waitress, that's right. Tip your waitress. If I give you good service. And I'm not talking about sucking a bong either. I'm talking about water and shit like that with ice in it. Are they following that bus? I think they're just following the smoke, the dust. Yeah, they're probably scared of Maxie. I can't believe. Ladies and gentlemen, seriously, this is a record for me. Miss Susan, if I'm lying, I'm dying. I don't think I've ever went this long on TikTok without getting banned. Wow. I know I made it an hour, maybe an hour and 2 or 3 minutes. Yeah, an hour and 2 minutes is what they said when they banned me the last time. I was on for an hour and 2 minutes. I've been on for 6, 7, 2.5 hours. What are they thinking? How the hell did they let a guy like me on TikTok for that long? Have you lost your mind, TikTok? What are you doing? I'm not fit for TikTok. What the hell? What are they doing? Albert! Hey, 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 it's Fat Albert. They being smart. Thank you, Albert. Wait, what? I thought we were chasing the school bus. Now we're chasing a pickup? Did he jump out of the school bus and jump into a pickup? I was running my mouth. I don't know. Well, at least this farmer's field is getting plowed for free. I was chatting first on YouTube, which was Georgia Man. I was chatting. Oh, okay, Georgia Man. I like having you over there on TikTok. Makes me proud to have a viewer over there. You know, if I go live on my phone on TikTok, I'll have 300-400 people watching. If I go live with TikTok Live Studio, I only have 1 or 2 people watching. Oh, Bus is still there? Thank you, Therapy. We're going to issue you some Skittles for all your help tonight, Therapy. Yeah, Albert, I'll be back on Twitch on this coming Friday. I'm probably going to go live on Twitch this Friday just for celebration that we got the account back thanks to Maxie. Seriously. So I'll probably go live Friday night. If my account's back up, I will go live on Twitch. Friday, at Twitch, YouTube, all of them. But just to celebrate the fact I'm back! And here, ladies and gentlemen, here is the link to Palm Pepper Spray. If you don't have your pepper spray, go get you some. They're $12.95 plus. You save 10% if you use my link.
He was but promptly arrested and faces serious charges. Fortunately, no children on the bus.
I'm just going to say it. In Texas, I know in Georgia, and definitely, without a doubt, Louisiana, especially if it's southern Louisiana. When we finally got this POS out of that driver's seat of that school bus, I can guarantee you, because most of these deputies were fathers. Oh, I can guarantee you he would have spent 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 days in ICU for resisting arrest and all. We didn't tell him to bang his head against the fucking bus, okay? I'm just saying, he would have went straight from the scene to the ICU. No shit.
heard during the incident.
Just some things can't be overlooked. And stealing a fucking school bus with kids in it? Oh no, you're getting your ass whooped.
On January 21, 2020,
Yeah, Miss Susan's got her palm pepper spray, don't you, darling?
Assisting in the pursuit of a black deodorant.
Now, guys, let me try to sell my sponsor here, okay? Pepper spray. I'm going to bring it up again. Here's the video. You guys got to listen to me on this. See how slim and sleek they are? Advanced firing system. Multiple colors. Clips to put them on your belt or your keychain. It's always better to have a can of pepper spray and never in your lifetime have to use it than one time needing it and you don't have it. $12.95 for one can would be the best investment you ever made in your safety beside a gun. But you don't want to go straight to deadly force. So, get you a can of pepper spray.
4. On Highway 286.
Yeah, don't put it in a prison wallet, no.
Police patrols began moving east on the highway to continue participating in the pursuit.
That's the punishment for carrying pepper spray in England. I don't, probably a ticket or something. Who cares? I'd rather be tried by 12 than carried by 6. If I was in England, I'd have pepper spray. Because then I know in England, if you're from England and you get some pepper spray, whether it be palm pepper spray or you get your own somewhere, when you use it, walk away. You don't want to be at the scene when the security guards show up. You know, the cops without guns and shit. Yeah. Spray the shit out of them and walk away. What is the guy going to say? Oh, a guy with pepper spray sprayed me. I mean, seriously, spray them and leave the scene. That's it. Don't stand around, be, you know, the perfect citizen, like, oh, I got to wait for the cops. Bullshit. If it's pepper spray's illegal, you don't want to be there when the cops show up. That would be my attitude towards the whole thing. I'm carrying my pepper spray. When I use it, if it's illegal, I just walk away. Hi, baby girl. You made it.
Finally, the patrol police officer became the...
That's in style. What's in style? Fun field trip. Oh, okay. Wow, I woke Albert up. He started to talk.
The suspect was discovered and moved...
So, sorry, England, my pepper spray's on my keychain and it says...
The chase continues. The suspect moved at a high speed without regard for other vehicles. And
Absolutely, Eternal. You have a right, a constitutional right to defend yourself.
Collisions with civilian vehicles. And after passing the intersection, the police officers continue to test for a TBI. The suspect then fled east. I believe chased him and took her down. The suspect was arrested without further incident.
You know what I thought? Look, watch this. I want to go back just a little bit. This is what I thought. I thought, watch over on the left-hand side right above me back here. I thought that officer jumped out of the driver's seat and his patrol unit kept going straight. Watch. I was like, he forgot to put it in park. What?
The suspect then fled.
Right here. I didn't see the officer behind the unit. I just saw the unit and the officer run. I was like, holy shit. Get your patrol unit. You can run her over later.
The suspect's vehicle, whereby the vehicle contained a large amount of property stolen from retail stores.
No, 1070 is a fire. Trooper. 1070 is a fire. A pursuit on foot is a 1080 on foot. 35 station, I'm 1080 on foot.
Within the city of Conway, the suspect will be charged with driving with a suspended license, shoplifting, and fleeing the police.
Oh, shoplifting. In other words, a menace to society. And these are the people, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know, that the Democrats protect. Absolutely, 100%. In the blue states, they protect them like they're gold. They don't care about the victims. They don't care about the young little girl getting killed by an illegal alien. They don't care about any of that. They care more about protecting the criminals. Illegal or not illegal, they protect these criminals. Now, 1070 is a fire. And it's really sad. I mean, it's for the citizens, the innocent citizens of these cities and towns. It's so sad.
The pursuit intervention technique. PIT is a crucial method employed by law enforcement to apprehend fleeing criminals on the road. This technique aims to safely and effectively stop the offending vehicles. Typically, when a suspect attempts to escape, the police team utilizes their own vehicle to approach and execute a PIT maneuver.
Let me see that. Yeah, they'll jail homeowners, right. I want to see what this is right here. Hold on.
And advanced driving skills from the police officers.
3 minutes.
An organ in front of the vehicle to make light contact with the rear of the suspect's vehicle. The goal of the PIT is to destabilize the offender's vehicle, guiding it off the road and safely bring it to an end of the fleeing situation.
You can't play around with the PIT. You just gotta do it or don't. You gotta get up there to the point of no return and get in there and pit him. But what this guy's doing, he gets up there and then he backs off for some reason. I don't know what he's doing. Pit him. You're not in the right position to pit him, man. You can't hit his bumper. You got to hit that sweet spot right behind the back tire. Yeah, it figures. Of course. Of course it is. Yeah, that figures. That some bitch right there has not missed a donut meeting in months. Years. You see that? Let me show you. I just want to show you. I don't want you guys to think I'm making shit up. This son of a bitch has not missed a fucking donut conference or a meeting, a squad room briefing. He's not missed any of those. Watch.
This technique not only aids in stopping criminal activity, but also reduces...
What the Facebook? Well, at least he's in shape. Because round is a shape. Take that fucker. How long is it going to take him to get out of his... He had to roll out and pick himself back up. Wow.
reduces the risk of traffic accidents. However, a successful execution demands high-level technical training and a risk management to ensure the safety
Yeah, he's not that heavy, yeah.
of officers and the community.
Is that your stepdaddy, Trooper? Just asking. Yeah, roll out, roll out. Yeah, that figures. Of course it is. My 600-pound life TV star, yeah. He's getting there. Give him a couple more weeks. Oh my God. Dang.
After receiving a notification from the radar, the police confirmed a high-speed fleeing vehicle near the patrol location.
Hi, Miss Lisa. Nice of you to come in, but you just slapped me in the face this morning. You said, "Hi, Night Cop," and I said, "Hi back. How was your day?" And I said, "Well, I got a big smile and messy hair, so..." Whoever said God did not have a sense of humor? Because I know when I go to sleep, he's playing in my hair. Because, I mean, I didn't mud wrestle while I was asleep, right? My hair all like I had a successful evening or something. And you just crickets. Nothing else after that. Thank you, Miss Lisa Donaldson, for kicking me to the curb. I bet they had to cut out the center console. Yo, I'm sure. I'm so sorry, Night Cop. I didn't mean to do that to you. Thank you, darling. I did respond right back to you immediately. Slap my face. Thank you, Miss Susan. Hey, Pat, well, he's got some height to back up the weight. Trooper, you're only saying that because you're fat ass too. That's the only reason. Shut up. I damn.
The red car raced recklessly throughout the street.
You ain't got to protect him. We know he's fat, out of shape. Should not be in law enforcement. Law enforcement, ladies and gentlemen, is a physical job. If you're not physically fit, you can't do it 100%. Having an officer out there that makes up 5 fucking people, that means he's only at 40% trying to do the job.
And due to excessive speeds, the collision with the police vehicle caused the...
I'm not kidding. I'm so against it because here's a true story, and I've said it before. I'm out on a vehicle stop, getting my ass kicked by 2 different people at the same time. I'm on the ground and they're kicking me. My backup, my fat ass Lieutenant Bell, who's 312 fucking pounds, takes him 5 minutes to get out of his patrol unit to come and assist me. He should not have been in law enforcement. I'm totally against fat asses wearing a badge.
Car to lose control and flip over on an empty lot.
Exactly. Stay out of Dunkin' Donuts.
The suspect fled.
Dunkin' Donuts. You can't find me in a grocery store. Dunkin' Donuts.
And that was so stupid, ladies and gentlemen. I got this tunnel vision. I'm on this traffic stop and I bring the driver, the passenger's still in the car. I bring the driver out back to the back bumper between my front bumper, my push bumper, and his back bumper, and we're standing there. And like a dumbass at this point, he's here. His back is to the roadway, which I never did. I don't know why I did it that way that day. But I could have pushed him into traffic. If I'm standing there, he can push me into traffic. So you never stand in that position, right? You always want to stand where my push bumper's to my back and his bumper's to his back so I can watch the driver. We just hadn't gotten into that position yet. That's where I was headed with this scenario. But he started asking a bunch of questions, and I found out later he was distracting me. So the passenger eases out of the car. You could see he's like squatted down. I know all this because it's in the incident report. Squatted down, came around, and attacked me from behind before I could get him positioned where I wanted the driver. Yeah, as I'm going down, I'm hollering for help on the radio, and here comes fat ass Bell. What the fuck? Hey, Pat, your lieutenant is like a shit Pat. Shut up, trooper.
Heading west on Interstate 40.
Yeah, exactly, therapy.
The patrol police Sunday.
But if they would do a physical agility test every 3 years, nobody would get out of shape. They would, if they knew it was mandatory, they would keep their weight down, right?
With the vehicle.
Hey, Twisted Angel, welcome back. Hey, we've been babysitting Texas Outlaw for you since you've been gone. He's okay. We told him he couldn't have a bowl of Cheerios without milk. He tried. We said no. We don't want to spoil his dinner because we didn't know what you had planned, Miss Texas Angel. Or Miss Twisted Angel. Texas Angel. I like that better.
It abruptly veered left onto Interstate 40, reaching a top speed of 130 miles per hour.
Putting everybody's life in danger on that interstate.
Returning to Interstate 40, and an intervention decision was promptly executed.
Pit him right now. I would have pitted him. Did I see your question? I'm scrolling up. You know, I've had that question asked before. Donna, you got to realize how many calls. And I don't want to get, I mean, the worst call that sticks into my head, I don't want to go into. So, because I get visuals, I get these pictures. And do you remember the 2-year-old little girl? I don't know. I think you were still there. I think I told you about it. I mean, 2 days after it happened. Because it really shook me up. Do you remember the 2-year-old little girl on the accident scene where her mother hit the tree? I don't know. I can't remember if you were there or not. I mean, still, I think that's before you went west.
Approaching the apprehending suspect, the patrolling police detected the smell of marijuana inside the vehicle. And during the investigation, the police discovered a Glock handgun placed on the passenger seat.
Yep, that figures.
Been charged with various offenses, including flee, reckless
Another menace to society.
with a suspended license, speeding.
Why do we tolerate it?
Person's firearm. The seized gun serves as evidence.
Piece of shit. At least he bought him some Soul Glow. So you have straight hair. Good for you.
On Saturday evening, January 27, 2024, in the city of Fort Worth, an unusual...
The funniest call, that one's easy. Ladies and gentlemen, I was a traffic unit, so I didn't handle a lot of calls there for a long time, but when other officers were 10-6, which means busy and less urgent, they were on another call and I'm the only available unit, I'd have to answer a call. But on this particular night, it wasn't my call. I was just backing, because I was a floater. You know, we used to get assigned to a zone 1, 2, 3, 4, but I didn't get assigned to a zone anymore because I'm a traffic unit. I could float. I could go anywhere in the city I wanted. So if Zone 2 got a call, I could go back him up. If Zone 4 got a call, I could head that way and back him up if I wanted to. And if he asked for backup, I'm already heading that way. So a 1016 comes over the radio. A 1016 is a domestic violence call. My sergeant was close to the call. You remember Vic, Arizona food critic? I know you remember Vic. Called him Big Dick Vic. He says, I'm right here at it. I'll grab it. I'm 3 miles away. So I gun it. Because you always want 2 officers when you're handling a 1016. I had never handled a gay domestic violence call with 2 dudes. Never. Until that night. The one's coming out, and I thought it was a woman because of her scream, because of his scream. He screamed like a little girl. I mean, really. If you'd had your eyes closed, you'd have swore this guy was a woman or a little girl. So I hear the scream, and I come around the corner because I picked up my pep, right? I'm thinking my buddy's in trouble. This guy, have you ever hit your head and you got a goose egg? I mean, he had a goose egg sticking out of his forehead like that much. Just a big old goose egg. And he's crying like a little baby, sounding like a woman. All he's got on is some silky shorts, like satin or whatever, right? Just you go inside, and there's a sergeant, because the guy ran out. I already went 1023 at the scene. So the guy runs out. So the sergeant knows I'm out there, so I get him. I go ahead and put him in cuffs before I even go in. Because I don't know what's going on. I cuff him. See the big old ass goosebump. Black male, of course. Another black male inside. Do you know what the weapon that I'm going to call him the husband of this ordeal. The husband, the weapon he used on Prissy's head, it's laying on the shag carpet. He's got green shag carpet. And out of the green shag carpet is a big black dildo. About this big, ceramic dildo, I might add. This big, that was the weapon that we took into evidence. It wasn't my call. Sarge, get your call, man. You get the evidence. And I get done, I'm at the door, right? Sarge, get the evidence, man. Don't forget the evidence. We're getting the evidence. Oh, I gave him shit because it wasn't his call. The dispatcher was giving it to Zone 2, but he's close, so he jumped in there and took it. He's my buddy, so I'm hauling ass to him. I beat the Zone 2 officer to the scene. Funny as hell. Sarge, hey. And I even said at one point, hey, Big Dick Vic, don't forget the evidence. He was blushing. He didn't want to collect the evidence. That's some bullshit right there. That's sloppy police work. That's what I told him at the squad room. That's some sloppy ass police work, man. You're gonna leave the evidence at the scene. That was funny. I don't know if that's the funniest, but it's the most memorable one to me. Yes, he ate shit about that for a very long time. Chain of custody on that evidence, too.
Incident unfolded as a pickup
it was great.
Moved erratically ahead of a police vehicle.
I didn't. I wasn't responsible for the condoms. That wasn't my idea.
However, the vehicle rapidly
that was Lieutenant Tracy's idea, not mine.
A parking lot and recklessly maneuvered through the streets.
I'm not kidding. That thing was like 16 inches. I mean, that thing was huge. I think they bought it as a decoration, but it was used as a weapon. You know what I'm talking about, Arizona. When I say Vic, you know what I'm talking about? Get the evidence. Hey, Big Dick Vic, get the evidence, man.
As the police attended to hold the vehicle,
I couldn't get it. It wasn't my call. We'd have broke the chain of custody.
navigating at a high speed to avoid colliding with other vehicles.
Get the evidence, my man. You know, my sister, Arizona food critic, she used to live in the city that I was a police officer. She used to come out and ride with me. And anytime she rode with me, I told all the suspects, hey, don't be running your mouth. She's GBI. GBI is Georgia Bureau of Investigation. It's like the FBI for the state of Georgia. So all night long, from 6 in the morning, or 6 at night to 6 in the morning, she was GBI. You remember that, darling? They were scared. Oh, she GBI? Yeah, I think she wants to question you when we get to the jail about a situation that happened 3 days ago. Where were you? I just fuck with them, right? Because they run their mouth. Yep, she's wanting to question you. That's why she's here. Well, them are some pretty lights. I'll never forget. I won't either, darling. We had a lot of fun, didn't we? That was a lot of fun. You were out there riding with me. Ours is KBI. Yeah, Kentucky Bureau of Investigation. Arkansas, okay. Oh, is this in Fort Worth? Here comes a Kung Fu movie again with that dude at the bottom.
And injuring 2 pedestrians. The victims, a male and female, sustained severe injuries and were promptly attended to, then transported to the hospital. The driver
never a dull moment. Yeah. I couldn't stay bored. We got into some shit.
He was also taken to the hospital.
If I was bored, I just started cruising through the projects. The hood. Let's go see what the brothers are doing. And then, hey, I had the song Bad Boys recorded on my little mini recorder so I could push the play button, hold my PA with one hand on the seat, one hand on the steering wheel, and ease through the projects doing 2-3 miles an hour. And here's Bad Boys, Bad Boys. What? It's going out in my PA system. Oh, yeah, we did shit like that. See what Shirley's doing, yeah. No, Jaquita. We wanted to see what Jaquita was up to.
A dramatic police pursuit unfolded on eastbound Interstate 30 between a violator and a patrol officer.
Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do?
What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys.
You'd see lights coming on in the back bedrooms and shit of the projects. I'm talking Uncle Shirley.
The chase persisted for an extended period, with the police intervening from behind, causing the vehicle to veer off the lane and overturn.
Hold on, my baby girl's texting me. Oh.
A white male fled into the nearby woods, leaving behind 2 children in the vehicle. Officers attempted to console the highly distressed children, realizing the suspect's shocking abandonment. It was an unimaginable act, even to the offenders. The suspects could leave the children.
The creepy chickmunk. What was your favorite area to patrol, a specific street or hood? I really like Zone 2. I mean, I was a floater. I could go anywhere, Zone 1, 2, 3, or 4. But I really like Zone 2 because that's where the mall was, and I could just cruise through the back of the mall and look at, all you're doing is looking at the back doors where somebody who was trying to break in would get in. All the car dealerships was down there. I used to pull up they had a metal pipe across the entrance, right? So you can't get in there when the dealership is closed, like the Ford and the Chevy. And I used to get on my radio 35 to 23, go to 4. And Vic would go to 4. I said, hey, 25 with me over here at the Ford. I mean, I'm at the Ford dealership. We would go in there and go car shopping with no fucking money. We didn't have enough money to buy a cup of coffee, but goddamn, we were dreaming. Oh yeah, I'm getting this one next week right here. This one right here. Hey, look at this one. We spent an hour in there just going through windows and shit. Of course, the Ford dealership at that point in time was secure. You had 2 officers on the scene.
Officers contacted the medical center to assist the children's health.
You couldn't butt watch at the mall. No, the mall was closed about 3 hours after I went on duty. But we have went and butt watched. Me and Steve Lawson would go over and butt watch. Hey, 35 to 36. 25 with me at the mall. We'd go butt watch. For a couple hours anyway. But the mall was secure because there was 2 officers in the mall. Just saying it there. So it wasn't a waste of resources or nothing.
A girl and a 4-year-old girl appeared injured due to the vehicle overturning. The 7-year-old managed to reach her mother.
You could yeah.
To claim custody. And despite
that was my Zone 2 was my favorite. And that's where all the restaurants were too. So, and they didn't close till sometimes 10. Applebee's would stay open till 2 a.m. Pat, it's like me at the Dunkin'. Well, we had a Dunkin'. We didn't go there. It stayed open 24 hours a day too. We always went to the Huddle House.
Vehicle was speeding and a signal to pull over. After initially pulling onto the shoulder, the vehicle suddenly decided to flee at a high speed.
That looks like a patrol unit up in front of him. Oh, it is. Okay. Guys, don't forget.
Closely followed the violator, trying not to lose track.
I get my Twitch account back this Friday. So be prepared. I will go live on Friday night. As soon as I see it's up and running, I'll go live, probably around 6 o'clock. Because on Saturday night, I'll go live, but I'm also going to go over to Dead Man Strollin's radio show. He's asked me to be a guest on his show there. So what is your favorite Ma and Paul Keller restaurant? Mine is Stacy's. Mine was Mamie's Restaurant. This is when I was growing up. And when my dad and Jerry Murphy, real good friend of my dad's, they were both deputy sheriffs. When they were going to go bass fishing or crappie fishing or whatever, you know, we'd get up at like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, but we'd have to go to Mamie's Restaurant to get the bacon and eggs before we got to the lake. So yeah, that holds the most memories for me. But other than that, it's the Kettle Restaurant. I used to love hanging out at the Kettle. I enjoyed Daisy Maeve's. Never heard of it. Probably one of those local best food in the world type places, right, Miss Lisa?
Despite the vehicle damage, both suspect and the police emerged unharmed in the incident.
Yeah, definitely the crock pot. I like the crock pot and the kettle. Me and my dad used to hang out a lot at the crock pot restaurant and the kettle, but I think more at the crock pot. Yep.
A vehicle identified.
Oh my God, American Patriot. I remember tasting. Let's go back to 1975. My dad and my stepmother would go down to the Tasty Freeze. And this is what I remember about the Tasty Freeze. Not only did they have awesome cheeseburgers, and they did, but their chocolate milkshakes were awesome, but they also had a root beer float that I always got. Bless me. Bless me again. But what sticks in my mind, who said Tasty Freeze? American Patriot. Here's what sticks in my mind. We'd be sitting there eating, and they had music coming out of the speakers, and it was Freddie Fender. Always Freddie Fender. Wasted days and wasted
nights, I have left you behind, but you do not belong to me. Your heart belongs to someone else.
And
I'll be there before the next teardrop falls.
I do autographs on Thursdays. But yeah, Freddie Fender. Wow. 1975. Is that the year you were adopted, Eternal? 1975? Congratulations, man. You deserved it.
Escape raised suspicion about the driver, leading to an immediate pursuit. The police believe
Damn, 4 years old. Fuck. Feeling old here. Shut up, outlaw. You know you're uglier than me, so shut up. 4 years old. He was just going on the potty training mission at that time. 1975. Yep, he was potty trained by that time.
Reckless and perilous, the driver maneuvered through the traffic at high speeds, thinking that such velocity would easily outpace the police.
You still have a Tasty? Pedro, I haven't seen a Tasty Freeze in years. Damn, that's some good memories. Yep, terrible twos. And see, that's the joy of parenthood, outlaw. A lot of people don't understand that, but that is the joy of being a parent. From the day they're born until they hit 2. Then there's this long-ass fucking misery. And then they hit 18 and they move the fuck out. And you put a room for rent sign immediately out front. The joy of parenthood. Now, yeah, we have a Baskin Robbins right down the road, Miss Susan.
Due to the high speed, the vehicle lost control and it came to a halt in the middle of the road.
So again, my parents got married. Again, I ask, Eternal, is that the year you were adopted or no?
Other moving vehicles.
Or did your Aunt Hazel just give you to your mom and dad? I mean, I'm just asking questions. Because that would explain a lot.
Was apprehended shortly afterwards.
Yeah, my Aunt Hazel just gave me up. I don't call her mom, I call her Aunt Hazel. That's it. I hope they waited till you were at least 6 years old to tell you that they weren't your mom and daddy. But, you know, sometimes it don't work that way, right? The shit that comes out of my mouth. I don't know where I get it. It just appears. And my mouth says it.
Stay back! Hamilton, come back!
Why come back? I wouldn't come back. Jerk Albert out of the freaking truck.
To be fleeing at high speed after individuals inside the car threw a package of white powder, believed to be contraband, out of the window.
You think? It wasn't baby powder.
The suspect's vehicle was fleeing at an estimated speed of around 130 miles per hour, overtaking multiple other vehicles and swerving recklessly.
Well, I'm gonna do some criminal RP on 5M. Okay, Miss Donaldson, don't get arrested, okay? Be a good criminal. Give it all you got if you're gonna do it.
2 other military patrol vehicles were also participating in the chase. The suspect's vehicle began to slow down.
That's what I said.
Through a spike strip.
Oh shit! Hold on, I gotta change out my earpiece. It went out.
Seizing the opportunity, the police officer executed a pit maneuver while his teammate's vehicle
there, 'cause I'll
surrounded the
forget it.
target from different angles.
Well, it doesn't look like the
suspect's vehicle
PC's
careened
connected.
off the road and got stuck in the grassy area. The police swiftly moved in to apprehend the individuals, successfully concluding the pursuit without any injuries.
There we go. Better change that mouth filter before you go back to Twitch, or you'll get. Yeah, I know. I gotta work on that.
Is being pursued by a patrol unit on Interstate 95.
Here's what I was thinking. Here's my plan, Outlaw. This is the plan. I figure I need to go through about a 15 to 20 minute anger management class. I think 15, 20 minutes would do it. And then I think I'd be ready to go back on Twitch. What do you think? And that's my plan. You tell me.
Patrol, upon receiving information, stops to observe the position.
Yeah, exactly, Patriot.
After identifying the vehicle based on its color and license plate, the police officer activates the siren and alarm, initiating the pursuit. The suspect's vehicle accelerates and attempts to flee at a high speed. Both patrol cars close in and perform multiple pit maneuvers.
Susan said my
The pit
plan
maneuver is
sucks.
successful on the third attempt,
What'd
rendering the
Patriot
suspect's
say?
vehicle disabled.
Yeah, good luck with that, Future. We got 5 people over on Rumble. Rumble, don't forget to like the video, guys. All 5 of you.
This concludes a high-speed chase, and undoubtedly the suspect will face numerous serious charges. In your opinion,
Damn, he looks
how
just
many
like
years
he's
of
on a kung fu
imprisonment should
movie.
the suspect face for this blatant disregard for the law?
I really think we should give him multiple choice. Hey, Slick, you can spend 3 days in ICU. In about a week, you'll be able to see out of your right eye a little bit. Or you can spend, and with that, after you get out of ICU, you go to jail for 30 days, or you go to prison for 3 years. You choose. I mean, multiple choice is sometimes a good idea.
Police officers discovered an abandoned vehicle on the roadside. Carefully approaching to inspect, they found no driver inside. And just then, they received a report about a stolen vehicle.
Come on.
By the patrol car.
Oh, have I really, Eternal? I haven't kept up with it. Miss Susan, troopers harassing me again. Miss Susan, he said he wants to join the army, and I keep telling him no. He'll never get through the physical agility test, but he won't listen. Tell him to stop.
Quickly returning to the vehicle, they initiated a pursuit. The fleeing vehicle was moving at a high speed and disregarding all dangers on the road. The police attempted to close in to intervene and stop the vehicle as quickly as possible. However, the high-speed chase posed a challenge for the police, especially with many other vehicles still on the road. And suddenly, the vehicle
I've received
was
1,000 messages.
veering onto
Holy
the road,
shit.
plunging under a bridge.
Fell Army is a bloopers channel on YouTube that sometimes I watch them and watch people crash and fall down and shit.
With sharp reflexes and agile decision-making, the police swiftly executed a successful intervention. Through the patrol car's camera, 3 men were seen fleeing from the vehicle. They were
Yeah, it figures.
afterwards without any injuries.
Thank you for watching today's video on our channel. We, the channel building team, all
He's a lot better looking when he's that little image down at the bottom right. Jesus, don't ever do that without warning again.
always aim to bring
That
exciting
scared me
experiences to
a
you.
little bit.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Damn. Wow. Okay, guys. He got a yeah, he definitely got a radio face, Eternal. Exactly. Definitely doesn't have a streamer's face. He's kind of got a face like my buddy Deadman. Deadman's got a radio face. So does Deputy Ketchum. Not all of us can be good streamers, right? Some of us have to go on the radio. All right, let's see what... Oh, shit. Damn it. Hey, let me see who's live. Hold on. I might can just put a link in there and tell you guys to go there. Of course, nobody's going to listen. When it comes to links, none of you listen to me, but, you know, we can hope for the best. No, there's nothing. Okay, so let me go over to Kick, because on Kick, I got, 20 right now. Let me reboot. Let me see. I got 17, so let's go. We're going to go raid somebody on... Hey, we're going to raid my buddy Watch with Wayne on Kick. You guys ready? Guys, I will be back on Saturday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for my normal stream. But turn on your notifications because I'm probably going live on Friday night, too, when I get my Twitch account back. Guys, I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I truly appreciate it. So, we're going to call it a night. It's been fun, and it's been real. But it hasn't been real fun. And fun spelled backwards is enough. Enough's enough. We're going. Have a good look. Oh, shit, I missed it. There it is. Okay, let's see if he knows I rated him. Hey, buddy, man.
Do you need a... No. Friggin', it's like in my chest all of a sudden. Night Cop has hosted with 17 viewers. Night Cop, my man, how you doing? Listen, when I heard what the fuck happened to you, it drove me nuts last night. Drove me nuts. Like, you cannot speak the truth anymore. You cannot say what's what anymore. You cannot say what's on your mind. You have no freedom of speech, eh?
Correct.
So, like, I'm streaming to Twitch right now, but I'll tell you for free, I'm not fucking liking it. I'm not liking it. And the moment I can get my audience to go to somebody else, like another platform with me, and we can monetize it, and we're getting the fuck out of here. I'm serious. I'm done with it. Is that why Night Cop is no longer here? I was wondering why. Yeah, because he had an opinion. Because apparently in America, you can't have an opinion anymore. You can't have an opinion over there anymore. So that's the truth of it. That's the matter of it right there, right? It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Listen, if you can, guys, share out my X profile. I'm streaming live on X right now. And if you could share it out, click the follow button. I'm almost at 500 followers. It's what I need to monetize X. And if I can monetize X, get the fuck out of here. In honor of fucking Night Cop and Nubbins St. Nubbins. I'm telling you right now, those are two guys that got purged from the platform for no reason. It's absolutely disgusting, and I want no part of it. I really do. I still got to feed my kids, and I still got to do what I got to do right now.
Uh-oh.
But I'll tell you,
Stinky.
the moment I can get the fuck out of here, we're out of here.
They banned me for using my First Amendment right because they wanted to protect the protesters' freedom of speech.
The bullshit. The bullshit. I'm with you, brother. They banned me for using my First Amendment right because they wanted to protect the protesters, right?
Yep.
That's fine.
Exactly.
So you can't have an opinion. So you can't have an opinion to foreign people coming into your country. You can't have an opinion of, oh, shit. You can't have an opinion of that kind of stuff. You know, you pay taxes.
Correct.
You
Right.
know?
And I
to be able to say and do what you want. Could you imagine if your forefathers right now could see the world
Oh,
and the
no
state that
shit.
the country is in right now? Oh, my God.
This is Watch with Dwayne, ladies and gentlemen. He's awesome.
Could you fucking imagine? How long did they ban you for? I got to ask. How long did they ban you for? When I got hate speech, I got 30 days. Nubbins St. Nubbins got fucking 30 or a lifetime ban. What? They gave you an indefinite suspension? Like you're gone? No. What the fuck?
I will
Indefinite.
be back on Friday.
You'll be back on. Oh, okay. You'll be back on Friday. So they gave you an indefinite one, but your mod was able to get you back. Good fucking mod, man. That's a strong community you got right there. That's
Love you
that's
too,
somebody
Arizona
that has your
food
back.
critic.
You know what I'm saying? That's somebody that's
Absolutely.
got your fucking back right there, bro. That's a good fucking mod. I know because I got good mods like that. My mods are the best. And trust me, we talk about some fucking shady shit on this channel. I'll tell you that right now.
So
I
do
try
we.
not to hold my tongue, but it's fucked up. You know, they gave Nubbins St. Nubbins a
it's so
fucking lifetime ban
hard.
too. He shouldn't email them.
don't
Maybe we get your mod and
have
email them too.
a
That's some fucked up shit, man.
brain
That is the most brutal shit I've ever seen
filter.
in my life. In my life,
It's
seeing this
so
kind of
hard.
behavior
I
and
don't
this
have
kind
a
of crap
brain
that's going
filter.
on. We got 13 people over on our views over on
Okay, I'm going to end it.
X right now. So thank.
Here we go. Guys, you have a beautiful evening. We'll see you on Saturday and majorly, possibly on Friday night. Good night.
I say goodbye, vamoose, adios, ciao, so long, get your hat jack.